It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to it. Happy Thursday. Oh, this is a great day. I noticed a little extra bounce in Brandon Stokley's steps this morning. I felt a little bit as well.
You saw that.
I saw that. Wasn't exactly Russell Wilson high knees-esque, but still a little extra bounce. And that is because the Masters underway in Augusta, a tradition unlike any other.
Today starts. Love it. I mean, that kind of, we talked about it, I think, earlier in the week. I mean, golf season's officially here. Spring is here. Winter's kind of done. And the first major of the year. So if you love golf or if you like golf, this is a great week.
I've always felt I was lucky enough back in the day. This was the early 90s. I got to cover 3 Masters in a row. And, man, you think it looks great on TV. It does look great on TV until you get a chance to experience it. I mean, it is just, especially, because it used to be, Stoke, that you never saw the front 9. They never showed the front 9 on TV. You only get the back 9. And so, for me, the first time I got down there, I couldn't wait to walk the front 9 just to see it, So, in fact, if I was commissioner of all sports, I had total power, I would decree that anybody who can prove that they're a serious golf fan is allowed to go see the Masters at least once in their life.
Yeah, I mean, it's special. I've played it a few times, so.
Flex.
Not once, not 2, not 3.
Not 2, not 3,
yeah.
Not 4, not 5.
And I've been there, and I've watched it. So, no, it's awesome. I mean, it's the best. It's the only major in golf that is played at the same course every single year.
Yep.
And the place is immaculate.
Oh,
it's as
pristine.
Good as it gets. Right. I mean, and
no cell phones.
No cell phones. Right. It's old school.
Food's cheap.
Food is cheap. That's right. I mean, it's it's perfect for you, Evans. You talk about a buffet.
Oh,
I mean, you get
over those 3 years,
you get a beer and a brisket sandwich for $1.25.
Oh, crazy. Over those 3 years, I can't begin to count how many pimento cheese sandwiches I had.
I'm not a pimento cheese guy.
Oh, I was for that week. 3 annually. So,
but yeah, and it's a fun course.
It is.
It's a fun course. So I can't wait. Looking forward to it. Kicking off today. How about the Nuggets?
You
were right. I got to give you credit. I'm watching it last night, and I'm just like, all right, let's go. And then they get an 8-point lead. Next thing you know, 2 3-pointers from Memphis, and I'm like, Evans is right. And then Memphis, they take the lead in the second, and I'm like,
had the lead at halftime.
Yeah,
Memphis did.
Right. Yeah. I'm like, Evans is right. They're playing with their food. He was right. So,
but then they came out and blew them out in the third quarter. And
that's what you said.
Order was restored.
That's what you said was going to happen. So you called it. I was wrong. I thought they were just going to blow them out like they did in that second half eventually, but it just took them a little while.
Well, how about this? For the first time in the Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray era, this is their first 10-game winning streak. In the Jokic-Murray era. And here was Murray talking about what this team is right now.
Just weather and storms. There's a few games in there where we could have just rolled over and stuff. But I think guys are staying with it, what we've said in the huddle. The way we'll have to call timeout and then come out and have an 8 or 10-2 run. So I think those are really positive where we can just kind of flip the switch and get back to what we do at a high level. I think that's been the most impressive. I think Portland was a really impressive win because they were really shooting the ball well and we weren't. And we still found a way to win that game. So
the Nuggets had 10 straight wins. The second longest win streak is 12, which was achieved back in 1982. And the longest in club history was 15 that was hit in 2013. So the 12 is within reach for this regular season. And we'll see if they can't do that. But they get it done. Speaking of streaking, the Rockies win their 4th in a row. They're back to 500. What? Back to 500 after sweeping the Astros, thanks in part to Ezequiel Tovar.
This ball loud to center field, and it is Joey Loperfido. Rutfield around third gets a late stop sign. A run scoring double for Tovar.
And Drew Goodman there with the call. We've been playing a lot of Drew Goodman highlights, which has been awesome.
Yeah.
500 baseball never looked so good.
No, I mean, after 12 games, who would have thought? Who would have thought the Rockies would be at 500? Especially after starting 0-3, Mike. You got to remember that. Remember the disaster of the home opener. Lorenzen, who pitched the home opener and gave up, 7 of them in the first and looked terrible, bounced back, had a nice outing, only gave up 1 earned run, so good job by him. Nice win. A sweep? They swept the Astros?
Swept
Come
the
on.
Astros.
Great job. Great job by the Rockies.
So check this out. Here's an amazing stat for you. So the Rockies went into yesterday with 5 wins. They were 5-6.
Yeah.
Last year at this time, when they got their 5th win, they were 5-25.
Wow.
So, we were talking about the idea that if you make a 20-game improvement this year, that would be a wildly successful season. Well, they're on that pace.
Oh yeah,
They're on that pace.
Oh yeah. I mean, they're exceeding that pace so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's been a great start to the season. It's been a fun start to the season. So good for them. They've last year was historically bad, and it's not fun talking about that. So just be competent, be competitive. That's really all we want from this year. We know they're not going to the playoffs or doing anything like that. They're not going to be that team. But if you're a competitive baseball team, that's fun. We'll take that.
And tonight, good luck to the DU Pioneers as they are playing in the Frozen Four in Las Vegas. They're taking on number 1 in the country, Michigan. Oh, Michigan's looking to get greedy with national championships. And so the Pioneers will try to knock off Michigan starting at 6:30 today in Vegas. And the Pioneers going after their record 11th national championship. So good luck to the Pios. And Avalanche also in action tonight as they look to lock up the best record in all of hockey. That's going to happen here very soon, but they're in Calgary to take on the Flames. So good start to the morning. Those are the headlines of the morning. Give you a chance to react to those if you'd like. RamosLaw.com, text line 303-713-1043, Denver Sports YouTube channel. Coming up next, an NFL insider ranked all 32 NFL defensive coordinators. Where did our guy VJ come in at? That's next.
Every team's got a tell, and for the Rockies, it's Kyle Freeland. He's the canary in the coal mine. When he's sharp, when he's dealing, when he's got that edge, the Rockies suddenly look alive. But when he's off,
Way out of here!
you feel the whole thing wobble. If Kyle's good, the Rockies are good. It's that simple.
Kyle Freeland is essentially a canary in the coal mine with the Rockies. Like, how are the Rockies doing? That canary's still alive. We're good. We're good enough. You know what I mean? So, yes, I think that Freeland is a bit of the canary in the coal mine there. And when you get quality pitching, hey, this Rocks team can win a little bit more.
Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Imagine all that could happen in 5 years. Jobs change, kids grow, new memes will come out. But what if you had reliable, intelligent Wi-Fi and a price that didn't change for 5 years? Thanks to Xfinity 5-year price guarantee, you don't have to worry about that part of your future. You're guaranteed 5 years of Wi-Fi that boosts speeds to your devices that need them the most. That finds and fixes any issue before you even notice them. It's like super intelligent Wi-Fi that keeps you protected from online threats. You get incredible gaming speeds on multiple devices and no battling for bandwidth. For the next 5 years, your devices will be working in perfect harmony, and you get our best equipment with no annual contracts, no fees, no strings. So even though your kids will grow up, your internet is going to stay sharp, reliable, and most importantly, the price will stay put. Plus, get online in minutes with the same-day Wi-Fi. All with Xfinity 5-year price guarantee. Lock in your price, unlock the possibilities. Xfinity. Imagine that. Restrictions apply. Select plans only.
This message comes from Viking, committed to exploring the world in comfort. Journey through the heart of Europe on an elegant Viking longship with thoughtful service, destination-focused dining, and cultural enrichment on board and on shore. With small ships that bring travelers closer to the destination, there's more time to explore. And every Viking voyage is all-inclusive, with no children and no casinos. Discover more at Viking.com.
Oil isn't the only resource hit hard by global events. American farmers are sounding the alarm by fertilizer prices at planting season. Will this disrupt our food supply? Raising prices cause shortages? I'm not waiting to find out, and neither should you. Go to mypatriotsupply.com, get a 3-month emergency food supply. They'll include $200 worth of extra survival protein absolutely free. After serving more than 3 million American families since 2008, you can trust mypatriotsupply.com. Go to mypatriotsupply.com.
Driving fun and excitement are at the Colorado Auto Show.
From family SUVs to high-end luxury and sports cars.
Hybrid innovation to trucks and off-road.
Friday through Sunday, Colorado Convention Center.
ColoradoAutoShow.com.
Now that it's nice outside, I can't wait to spend time at my favorite outdoor oasis right in my own backyard. With my custom built-in grill island, comfy patio furniture, and blazing fire pit from O.W. Lee, I may never want to leave. Hi, this is Keith Lair with Lair Fireplace and Patio to let you know that we'd love to help you create your very own outdoor oasis in your backyard. Lairs offers the widest variety of top-quality O.W. Lee furniture and fire pits. With a great selection of in-stock items along with our custom ordering process, you can choose the exact style and color that will make your patio sizzle this summer. Lairs also sells the top names in quality barbecue grills and accessories to help you create an outdoor kitchen that will be the envy of your neighborhood. Lair Fireplace and Patio is Denver's oldest, most trusted name in barbecues and outdoor furniture. Family owned and operated since 1954. Go to LairFireplacePatio.com and see why O.W. Lee is the most sought-after name in quality outdoor furniture and fire pits. That's Lair Fireplace and Patio, Denver's outdoor room experts.
Visit any of Lair Fireplace and Patio's beautiful showrooms.
I've never put much stock in astrology, but with the new multiplier scratch, the stars are aligned for some pretty big prizes. Because no matter your moon sign or what Mercury's up to, your win can get multiplied up to 200 times, with prizes up to $1 million, which could steer your life into a very interesting new phase. New multiplier scratch from the Colorado Lottery. Multiply your win up to 200 times. Must be 18 to play.
It's the weekend, and the last thing you want is yard work. At Waterloo Turf, they help Denver homeowners trade lawn chores for more free time. No mowing, no watering, no mud. Just a green championship-level lawn all season long. Perfect for kids, pets, and backyard get-togethers. From backyards to putting greens, Waterloo Turf installs premium artificial turf built for Colorado. Visit waterlooturf.com/Denver and book your free consultation. Waterloo Turf. Get your Saturdays back.
Tired of hearing scary radio ads about the IRS? Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000 or $500,000, we have a solution. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS with zero risk to you. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with a BBB. End your tax nightmare today by visiting TRA.com or call 800-583-6681. That's 800-583-6681.
Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date, your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected, your floor mats are cleaned and delivered, and your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with the Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com. And get ready for the workday.
Cecil Lammy here from my friends at WindowNation.com. Listen, in Colorado, we get different types of weather all the time. So whether your cold air is escaping or your warm air is escaping, your windows are likely to blame. And getting top quality custom fit windows from Window Nation is easy and affordable. And during the More You Buy, the More You Save sale, you could save up to 50% off. Plus, you could get them with zero interest for 5 years. During these uncertain times, one of the best investments you can make is in your home. So visit WindowNation.com now to book a consultation.
I'm Rob Wilhite of the Wilhite Law Firm. A lot of new firms aren't even from Colorado, but we are. For 47 years, we've known Colorado law, we've fought for our neighbors, and we won for our community. If you've been injured, call 303-GOOD-LAW.
Listen up, Denver. This hour's keyword is penalty. penalty. Text penalty to 303-713-1043 right now, and you could win a $50 Dick's Sporting Goods gift card and qualify for the $1,000 grand prize. That's penalty to 303-713-1043.
By texting, you agree to receive an automated marketing message from Denver Sports 1043 The Fan. Message and data rates may apply. For complete rules or to enter the keyword online, visit www.denversports.com/keyword.
Denver Sports 1043 The Fan presents Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth.
That's good. Joseph put that together. A little Led Zeppelin from the BBC sessions.
Whatever that means.
Must have performed it at the BBC.
Oh, talking about the station?
Yes, British Broadcasting Company, I believe. So
Okay.
there you go. A little Led Zepp to get you started here on a Thursday morning. Welcome to it. Masters is underway.
And we'll keep you updated. NFL insider John Frashella ranked all 32 NFL defensive coordinators. Where do you think our guy VJ came in at?
I would think very high. He's had a couple really good years here. I'll just say I think he's going to be, let's say, fifth.
Fifth?
It's
What?
mind-boggling. What's wrong with that? That's not good?
Number one, baby.
Oh, really?
Number one.
All right.
Well, if you think about it, when the NFL handed out their honors, the assistant coach of the year was won by Josh McDaniels.
Okay, yeah.
But VJ finished second. So Josh being an offensive guy, Vance was technically the top defensive assistant in the NFL, if you choose to look at it that way, as I, being the sunny optimist that I am, choose to.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that he finished second in that voting.
He did.
Well, good. Yeah, that's awesome. Obviously, he's done a great job over the last few years, and especially the last 2 years. They've really done a good job of carrying this football team through different parts of the season. And so, good. Yeah, no, I love it.
What would you say Vance Joseph's, I'm stealing this from Seesaw, I like this one. What is his superpower? What makes Vance Joseph the number one defensive coordinator in the NFL?
Well, I think the way they get after the quarterback and the way they've been able to get after the quarterback the last couple years. You've taken guys that we haven't heard of, under the radar guys, Nick Bonito, Jonathan Cooper, Zach Allen. When he got here, he was just like, okay, well, he played a couple years with J.J. Watt. They're friends. Maybe we could have a baby J.J. Watt. And he's been great. John Franklin Meyer gets traded here. And, so all these guys that not a lot of people have heard of in the last couple years, they've been awesome. So I would say figuring out different ways to get after the quarterback.
I love the way that he can scheme up pressure. He's been very good at that, especially when you get late in the game and, it's that 3rd and 8 and you need that big play by the defense, and you can't necessarily assume that they're just going to get home with, 3 or 4 pass rushers. I mean, he's dialed up some really good blitzes. Jaquan McMillan coming off the edge, plays like that. Also seems to me like there'll be times where, when the game starts, it's almost he's very good at kind of feeling out the opponent and then adjusting. There'll be some times where games will start and the defense will look a little loose at the beginning, but it seems like as the game goes along, it tightens up. They make the proper adjustments. So his ability to adjust and coach on the fly also stands out.
I love it. The play I think about last year is the interception against Buffalo in the playoff game.
It wasn't an interception.
The catch / interception against Buffalo. I We were talking about that the other night. It just randomly came up.
Yeah.
Was Zach By, of course.
Of course.
But he wasn't. You know,
He
wasn't. No,
he wasn't fighting that good fight?
He wasn't fighting
All
the
right.
good fight.
Good man, good man.
Carrying the Bills Mafia water.
Good.
He wasn't doing that at all. So,
All right.
but that play, Mike, that was a big moment of the game. Late in the football game, what do? Some coaches are a little bit conservative and nervous and scared. Vance dialed it up. And there was Jaquan. I mean, no one was in the middle of the football field. It's cover zero. Everyone, you're bringing the house. You got no help. And so, to be able to dial up that type of pressure and that type of moment, and then look what it leads to. So I like that he's aggressive. Even when, the moment of the football game is at its biggest, some coaches get a little bit nervous to dial up pressures like that. Not VJ.
I want you to be honest. I want you to just speak as a Bronco fan, Bronco observer.
Am I not usually honest? I want you to be really honest here.
Okay. Most of the time you're honest. 99.9% of the time you're honest.
How do you know when I'm not? Well, we caught Mark Schlereth in a lie yesterday.
Boy, did we.
Jeez.
Although he told us last night he has a mystery guest set up for 9 o'clock.
We heard him yesterday. Well, you really did, and then I piled on. So it's gonna be interesting to see who the mystery guest is. We ought to start guessing who it could be
at some point. Yeah.
Yes, and because he was I think he got his feelings hurt. He sent a long text to the group about how he was reflecting on his life yesterday, and so I don't know if he went through his Rolodex or what to find a guest, but he's got someone. We'll see.
I think we got some insight into why he was such a great player. He always admits how he was always worried, fearful, what was going to happen. Couldn't sleep the night before games. And he was always worried about what was going to happen and
didn't want to let his teammates down.
Didn't want to let his teammates down. I think we saw a glimpse into that now.
Yeah.
He still feels that way. Doesn't want to let his teammates down. So here's the honest question: are you glad that VJ didn't get a head coaching job?
No. I like Vance.
Just as from a selfish Bronco standpoint.
No, not at all. I want to see him get another chance. I think he'll do a good job. You can tell he's, you learn from your past experiences, and guys love playing for him. He relates to the guys, and once you go through being a head coach, and now the things that you need to do to try to be successful. So, no, I want to see him get another opportunity. He deserves it. You've done a great job here. And I think, all right, now it's time to, get yourself another opportunity. How about you?
Yeah, I guess I'll react this way. Oh, man, I'm really upset that he didn't get a head coaching job. Oh, darn.
You're a jerk.
Having the time of his life.
Coming up next. Want to get into a fun topic that actually just kind of popped in my large dome when we were talking about it at the beginning of the show. So here's the question. If you were made commissioner of all sports, you could make any changes, any orders, any decrees you want, anything in the world of sports. What would you do if you were commissioner of all sports? That, plus we'll recap the Nuggets' 10th straight win and the just rock-solid all-year-long contributions of Tim Hardaway on display yet again. We'll hear from the guy who I think should be the sixth man of the year next.
I love him. Deion Sanders held another press conference telling everyone the Buffs are going to be improved this year. And hey, confidence is great. Swagger is the brand. But at some point, the speeches stop mattering and the scoreboard starts talking. Maybe this is the season where it's less about the microphone and more about proving it on the field.
You talk to my man. I'm done with the talk from Deion Sanders.
Talk to me.
I don't need to hear Deion Sanders talk anymore about how great everything's going to be and how great all his coaches are and how great all his players are.
You yak.
You need results, Deion.
Yak to me.
This is the year, or else it's done.
Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Well, we need that fuel, that juice for work, for play, to feel upbeat, to enjoy sex. That juice comes in the form of testosterone. And if your T levels are low, I recommend doing what I did. Get on a customized low T treatment plan with the compassionate pros at Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic. Having low T's nothing to feel bad about. Early to mid-30s, we guys start losing 2 to 3% of our testosterone production every year. Symptoms are gradual, but they're adding up. For me, it was running out of gas later in the day. Met with Jeff and Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, got those T levels adjusted, and today, here we are feeling great. They're also doing more to help us guys with their 4 targeted body composition plans featuring GH peptides, GLP-1, PDA, and more. Combine these body composition plans with low T treatments, you're really going to notice a difference. Schedule a consult, just $99. Meet with a Colorado licensed medical provider. Take an easy blood test along with a T and PSA test. Start low T treatment that day. Your office visit is free. 5 locations around Denver to better serve you, including Fort Collins and Colorado Springs. Call 720-440-7900 and at RockyMountainMen'sClinic.com.
Featured therapies are compounded and have not been evaluated nor approved by the FDA. Provider prescription required. See website for details.
Progressive's Home Quote Explorer helps you easily find and buy the right coverage for you. It's everything you've always wanted. Well, I mean, as far as a website that lets you shop, quote, and buy insurance in one place. But hey, maybe that is everything you've always wanted. Yeah, people have different types of dreams. And if all you've ever been searching for is a website that helps you choose home insurance rates and coverage, boy, do we have great news about Progressive's Home Quote Explorer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and third-party insurers. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
When your check engine light comes on, do you see a repair bill or do you see peace of mind? For 20 years, CarShield's been the name America trusts to help keep you on the road. While other companies stop covering you when your car gets older, CarShield offers protection plans up to 200,000 miles. With over $1 billion in claims paid, we don't just promise protection, we deliver it. Don't let a breakdown break your budget. Get the flexible month-to-month coverage you deserve. Go to CarShield.com. That's CarShield.com today.
Looking for a way for your hard-earned money to work hard for you? Open a 13-month CD at 3.75% APY from Ent Credit Union, soon to be Wings Credit Union. With a minimum deposit of only $500, a 13-month term, and a guaranteed annual percentage yield of 3.75%, your future self will thank you. But hurry, this special rate is only for a limited time. Get started today at ent.com/CD special. Rate accurate as of March 1st, 2026 and subject to change without notice. Insured by NCUA.
You know what scared Kathy more than surgery? Giving up her active life, turning down opportunities to do the things she loves.
I found myself saying, no, I don't want to do that because of pain. It was really limiting my activities in every way.
And then came the diagnosis.
You need 2 full knee replacements. I don't have time for a double knee replacement. And I don't like pain. So no.
But that's not how her story ends. She tried something different. QC Kinetics. It was cutting edge, but natural and much easier on her body, with thousands of patient success stories.
I went to QC Kinetics. Within a couple of weeks, I was absolutely pain-free, no pain. I feel fantastic. Too much life to live, and I want to stay in motion as long as I possibly can.
Don't let pain decide what you say yes or no to. Live your best life. They'll make sure of it at QC Kinetics, starting with a free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 303-900-8986. That's 303-900-8986. 303-900-8986.
This one's for the landscaping pros. If landscaping is your business, you know the right equipment matters. Gravely is built for long days, clean stripes, and professional results that keep clients coming back. And right now, during the Gravely Mow the Distance sales event, you can get up to 20% off Gravely commercial mowers. It's the Gravely Mow the Distance sales event, April 9th through the 19th. Visit your local Gravely dealer today.
Is your financial advisor managing your risk or just a spreadsheet? Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Cajun Wealth. Many financial advisors rely on target date funds, which are one-size-fits-all portfolios that don't know your name, your family, or your goals. And that passive management can leave you dangerously exposed. At Trajan, we look at the whole picture, not just the stocks everyone else buys, but the private market opportunities most advisors ignore. And as fiduciaries, we build a strategy around you, coordinating your investments, tax strategy, and estate into one cohesive plan. Your financial life deserves more than just a generic portfolio. Real Real planning isn't a stack of statements. It's the confidence of knowing where your income will come from for the next 30 years. Good enough isn't good enough for your family. It's time for a change. Schedule your complimentary consultation today.
Call Trajan today at 720-204-8100. That's 720-204-8100.
Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Private equity investments require accreditation. Other services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
Spring is the perfect time to get your AC tune-up before the heat arrives. 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning offers tune-ups, repairs, and replacements 24/7. Book at onehouraircolorado.com.
Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan presents Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth.
Look like
You're an admitted, and I am as well. Don't understand the Nickelback hate out there.
Right.
What's wrong with this?
Right. This is
What's wrong with this?
Say sorry. Yeah. Right. Right.
Why does this offend so many people?
Why is this so bad?
Right.
Wrong. I mean, I think Nickelback's really good.
Yeah.
But it became, like I said, and like I've said for years, it just became cool to hate him. For some reason, somebody's like, Nickelback.
Stop the Nickelback shaming, people. On the RamosLaw.com text line, I threw out this question because we were talking about the Masters at the beginning of the day, and I said that if I was commissioner of all sports, I would instantly make a new order that anybody who could prove that they're a serious golf fan is allowed to go attend the Masters at least once in their life. So that actually led to something else. What other changes would you make if you were commissioner of all sports? Let us know. RamosLaw.com text line. On the text line.
I got a
Good morning, fellas. Got the day off. First time watching you guys on YouTube. Mike, that forehead is shiny, shiny.
Yeah, it has some gloss to it. We need
I need powder. Some powder.
Yeah, we need a makeup person here.
We do need a makeup person. They could come in during the breaks, pat me down a little bit.
Right. We could use Mark's old one from his TV show, but they didn't even have one.
No.
That's how poorly run that show was.
We were giving advice every morning. What
Poor
are they
Danny.
doing? Oh, fix the hair, dude.
You're on TV, not radio.
You got that cowlick in the back, man.
Did no one see that cowlick before
Tamp that thing down.
Right. Water.
I'm actually going to go with the Chargers.
Who's going to be Mark's guest today?
Yeah, he says we've got a mystery guest coming up at 9.
Right. Could it be Michael Malone?
I was thinking about that.
I was thinking about that on the way in. I'm like, could it be Malone? And he just shoves it in our face.
I hope it's Malone.
That would be the ultimate mic drop on both of us.
It would be.
We would take a big L, but I don't think it's Michael Malone.
I don't either.
Because I really don't think.
I think it's going to be like a
well.
snarky guest. It's going to be like a way to get back at us somehow. Just kind of, I don't know. Just
who could that be?
Poke at us. I don't know.
The ultimate would have to be Michael Malone, especially since we called him out.
So in case you weren't with us later in the show yesterday, we were getting on Mark because his good buddy,
great buddy,
quote, good buddy, Michael Malone hadn't texted him back, and he said he did text him back and said, thanks, Stink, or something like that. And we're like, well, let's see the text. He refused to. I said, well, text it to us. He refused to.
No, that's what he said. He said, I'll text it to you.
Never
that's
did.
What he said. Right.
Still waiting. Then later in the show, he said, oh, guys, I got to take this. He holds up the phone, and the caller ID says Michael Malone, to which we called BS. I'm absolutely convinced he changed Lisa's contact information to Michael Malone and then said, honey, call me.
Kids got balls, man.
Now.
To the point where he's like walking out the door, right, on the phone, walking out the door to take this important phone call. Walking out the door, he goes, hey, coach, and then closes the door. Meanwhile, once the door closed, thanks, honey. I appreciate it. Stop at Park Meadows on the way home. What do you want from Lululemon?
So who could it be? Who else?
I don't know. If you got an idea who Mark's
Gruden?
mystery guest is at 9 o'clock, let us know. RamosLaw.com text line.
Gruden?
Maybe John Gruden. We'll see.
Nuggets get their 10th straight win. Joseph, you got these fired up, ready to go? Tim Hardaway. Boy, Tim Hardaway has been, I mean, if you want to talk about, like, their MVP this season, clearly it's Nikola Jokic. You want to maybe look at their most indispensable player this year? It's been Jamal Murray. But if you just want to maybe their rock, who gets the rock award, right? Just been their rock, been just so consistent all year long. How about Tim Hardaway?
I like it.
Pick and choosing my spots wisely, trying to be as smart as I can out there on the floor, with also having that mindset of being aggressive, pick and choosing my spots. I think for the most part, just having those guys that were injured, us guys being able to step in and take the challenge. I mean, I think that helped out not only myself, but for other guys tremendously in a lot of ways. Just credit those guys, and myself included, and just keep the pedal to the metal and doing our best to stay above water.
What a pickup.
Yeah,
what
no,
a pickup he's been.
He's been great. He provides that spark off the bench, so he's going to have a really good playoff run. He's going to have to shoot it well. So how about our guy, I mean, I don't want to pile on to Najee, but, he comes in the game for Valanciunas, and, within 10 seconds, guy gets him up in the air, foul, and one. It's just a head scratcher. So
you kind of make it your mission to take Zeke Najee shots whenever you can.
Well, you know who has worn off on me? It's Dover. Dover's the one that started it. But they give him a big contract extension, making, I don't know, $8, $9, $10 million a year. Doesn't even play.
$8 million. Seriously, Stoke. $8 million a year. I know this is going to just offend some people, but that is chump change.
But Mike,
in the NBA.
Not anymore when you have these
Chump
aprons.
change.
When you have these aprons and you can't be in a certain tier, or you get penalized, and then you look, when we start doing all the gymnastics with this cap and trying to get certain players in the offseason, and they're like, well, this guy, they can't pay this guy, they can't pay this mid-level exception because they don't have this or they don't have that. So I know what you're saying, but at the same time, when you're looking at trying to get depth, and one of your pieces that you're paying $8-10 million a year for doesn't even play, that's a big mistake.
Kind of a big deal.
Back to Hardaway, certainly as a veteran, has earned the respect of other veterans, teammates like Jamal Murray.
I mean, he's Sixth Man of the Year. He's really a starter for us, playing his minutes, same minutes as a starter, guarding some of the best players. Just a real professional, honestly, real professional, same energy, same mentality every single night, consistent in that regard. And so it's always good to have somebody that you can rely on, not just put the ball in the hoop, but for their energy and their leadership every single night. So,
great pickup, tremendous pickup. Hope he's back here next year.
Oh yeah, what's his contract situation? Was it just a 1-year deal, or
was it a 1-year deal?
1-year vet minimum deal?
He signed a minimum 1 year, $3.5 million.
Wow.
So
what a bargain.
Unless he's, maybe he's played himself into a 2-year deal, 3-year deal somewhere else, but
I think he has.
But would you like to maybe stick around here and give the hometown discount and continue playing here in a role that is clearly made for him? We shall see, but the Nuggets get the win, and it's now 10 wins in a row, third longest streak in
Najee's $8 million and give it to him.
History.
Oh, right.
That would be beneficial.
Can we do that?
How long? That feels like that 4-year deal for Zeke Najee is running like 10 years.
I think they gave him an extension after one practice. Yeah, we're just going to give you a 4-year, $32 million extension.
Coming up next, we'll open
Calvin.
We'll open up the text line to you. If you were sports commissioner for a day, what would you change? Also, plenty of reaction from the Nuggets, the Rockies. Anything you'd like to comment on, we'll do that with you next.
Get ready, Broncos country. This is the event you've been waiting for. Join Peyton Manning, Emmanuel Sanders, Von Miller, DeMarcus Ware, Aqib Talib, TJ Ward, and Coach Gary Kubiak as they reunite to relive their legendary Super Bowl 50 run. It's It's Night of Champions, a live, unforgettable show packed with stories, memories, and a behind-the-scenes look at one of the greatest seasons in NFL history. And Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan wants you to be there. Enter now for your chance to win a 4-pack of tickets at DenverSports.com/champions. Don't miss this once-in-a-lifetime night with the heroes of Super Bowl 50.
Hey guys, it's Mark Schlereth. I just made one of the best decisions of my life. I got rid of my glasses. I went to Cutarelli Vision and had refractive lens exchange, RLE. I wore glasses for distance vision, but I got to that inevitable point in life where I was always needing those reading glasses just to do about anything, and half the time I couldn't find them. Seeing menus, texting, reading my computer, or studying film, it was a struggle. But now I see the world perfectly, near and far, without any glasses, thanks to Cutarelli Vision RLE, the perfect permanent solution to spending your good active years not needing reading glasses. And here's the cherry on top. You'll never develop a cataract. Dr. Cutarelli is Colorado's most experienced with over 90,000 vision correction procedures. You can trust him to know if it's the right time for you and RLE. Schedule your free Zoom consultation at coloradorle.com. Cutarelli Vision, RLE, no readers, glasses, or contacts, or cataracts. coloradorle.com.
This is the story of the one. As a procurement manager for a hospital system, she keeps every facility in her network stocked and ready. That's why she counts on Grainger to be her single source for thousands of products, from disinfectants to lighting, air filters, and more. And with fast, dependable delivery, Grainger helps her keep every facility stocked, safe, and running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
When your check engine light comes on, do you see a repair bill or do you see peace of mind? For 20 years, CarShield's been the name America trusts to help keep you on the road. While other companies stop covering you when your car gets older, CarShield offers protection plans up to 200,000 miles. With over $1 billion in claims paid, we don't just promise protection, we deliver it. Don't let a breakdown break your budget. Get the flexible month-to-month coverage you deserve. Go to carshield.com. That's carshield.com today.
Running a small business means juggling a lot. Your network has to handle it all. That's where a fiber-only provider falls short. You need a partner who gives you a greater advantage. Introducing the Total Solutions Advantage only from Comcast Business. A first-ever combination of the largest, fastest fiber-powered network, the most reliable Wi-Fi, gig speeds with equipment and security included, and a 5-year price lock. Plus, it's all backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee. The Total Solutions Advantage only from Comcast Business. A new standard for small business with reliability, security, and savings in one. Switch today. Get started with a great offer as low as $60 a month. When you add it all up, no one does business like Comcast Business.
Offer ends 6/1/26. New customers only. Requires 300 megabits per second internet and security edge. 1-year agreement, eco-bill, and autopay required. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra. Most reliable Wi-Fi based on Open Signal Awards USA Fixed Broadband Experience Report, May 2025.
Discover incredible savings at the Mountain High Appliance Clearance Center in Denver. I'm Brad Barnett, president of Mountain High Appliance. Our clearance center offers a huge selection of ranges, refrigerators, laundry, and more. Save up to 60% on open box, scratch and dent, display models, and overstocked appliances from Bosch, Thermador, KitchenAid, and many more. When you're looking for great deals on appliances, our clearance center is your go-to destination for the best prices and selection.
Mountain High Appliance, your favorite appliance store.
Thank you.
At Belco Credit Union, we want to make your dream renovation a reality. Maybe that means a modern kitchen upgrade or a luxurious new bathroom. With Belco's Home Equity Choice line, you can get easy access to funds with the freedom and convenience of a home equity line of credit, plus the security and stability of a home equity loan. Plus, Belco is also offering low rates for qualified borrowers. Learn more at belco.org/choiceline. Belco is an equal opportunity housing lender. Belco, banking for everyone.
Are you looking to find more fairways, hit more greens, and lower your scores? Then it's time for a custom fitting from a Shields certified master fitter. Learning from the world's top fitters at Titleist Performance Institute, Callaway Performance Center, and the Ping Proving Grounds, we have the tools and expertise to match the right clubs to your swing for a more consistent game. Elevate your play today. Visit shields.com/expert fitting to schedule your session.
Since 1994, Denver businesses have trusted Pike Janitorial for reliable, professionally supervised commercial cleaning. Offices, medical facilities, commercial buildings. They handle it all with consistent oversight and high standards. You shouldn't have to check on someone else's work. And yes, they'll beat your current cleaner's price by 10%, guaranteed. Call 303-306-0290 for a free quote. Pike Janitorial. Clean you can count on.
Running a business means wearing multiple hats. So if you're like me, you probably started out using your personal phone, taking client calls and texts nonstop. As my business grew, I needed something smarter. That's when I switched to Quo, the #1 business phone system. Quo works right on your phone or computer. No carrying 2 phones, no clunky landline, just one easy app you can try for free. Your team can share one number and handle calls and texts together like a shared inbox. Any teammate can jump into the conversation, so customers get faster responses. And Quo's AI assistant summarizes your calls and responds to customers 24/7, so you never miss a lead or opportunity. All this starts at just $15 a month. That's basically 2 coffees. You can even keep your current business phone number. Find out why 90,000 businesses trust Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quo for free at quo.com/sports. That's quo.com/sports to try Quo free. QUO.com/SPORTS.
This segment on 104.3 The Fan, powered by the Colorado Lottery. Play on.
Want real Broncos talk? Cecil Lammy and Andrew Mason bring the heat on Orange and Blue Today. The most passionate intelligence and in-depth Broncos coverage in the game. Weekdays at 5 p.m. on the Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan YouTube channel. Hit subscribe at Denver Sports 104.3 and never miss another take. Orange and Blue Today, powered by Ramos Law, official injury law firm partner of the Denver Broncos. Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan. Food critiques.
I love chicken. I hate chicken salad.
What?
If you put chicken salad in front of me, I'd gag.
Hard-hitting analysis.
I took an Ambien on accident before practice, and that's what he looked like out there.
And some constructive criticism.
It reminded me of the show that Mike had yesterday. Just a little off, not completely there. You were like, Mike, are you going to take control of this show? Like, how many times did you say that yesterday?
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
Still a pretty cool event, but boy, there is something to the truth. You never want to see your heroes get old. Watching the one of the great traditions, really, in all of sports, watching that ceremonial tee shot to kick off the Masters. I always think that's pretty cool. They bring out some of the old champions
to do ceremonial tee shots, and Jack Nicklaus, looking every bit of his 86 years. But got really emotional. He was wiping away tears as he got ready to hit his tee shot. That was a cool moment. Gary Player, at 90 years, is striping it down the middle, and then he did like a leg kick after he hit his tee shot.
Yeah, like a karate kick.
Like a karate kick. Dude's 90 years old. Looks spry as could be.
He's
a machine.
Yeah. So, it's really cool. Some of the past champions and
Tom Watson as well, so not bad.
It's a great way to start off the Masters, and so it's underway. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, we threw out this question, just kind of a fun question, because if I was commissioner of all sports, I would decree that anybody who can prove they're a serious golf fan would be able to take in the Masters at least one time in their life. So what were some of the other things that you would do if you were commissioner of all sports? We got some of these right. We got like 3 or 4 of these right away. I could not agree more. If I was commissioner of the NHL, I'd immediately change the playoff seeding. While I'm looking forward to the Stars and Wild facing off, it simply doesn't make sense for one of those two teams to be eliminated in the first round. Amen. This is Gary Bettman's crusade to just pander to East Coast hockey and just try to maximize and manipulate as much as they can out of these rivalries in the Northeast. And as a result, we get these lopsided matchups early in the playoffs that just make no sense.
No,
that does not make sense.
It really doesn't. When you look at the second and third place teams having to play each other in the first round, it makes no sense. I mean, I see what he was trying to do, Mike, because you said, I think it was last year, he wants to build the rivalries.
Right.
Right? And, okay, I see what he's trying to do. But at the same time, you got to take a step back and, look at this year. There's no way that both of those two teams should be playing in the first round. And on top of that, if Colorado wins, they shouldn't have to play the winner of that matchup.
Correct.
It's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
You shouldn't have to face the next best team until the finals, the Western Finals. Right? The Western Finals is when you should have to play the number 2 seed.
Correct.
Like in basketball. When would OKC play San Antonio?
Not until the Western Conference Finals.
It's pretty simple.
Seems to be.
I don't know.
Plus, the other problem with it, too, is that not only in your attempt to create these rivalries get stale, but you end up, in some cases, where you get the same first-round matchup year after year, where, like, two teams, it's like the second, third, fourth year in a row that they've met in the playoffs in the first round. It gets old.
But isn't that what he wants, though?
That's what he wants, but I think what started out with good intentions has now backfired because it for all the reasons we've just listed here. Another one. If I was commissioner, I would make MVP voting up to the players.
Oh, no. Players
Interesting.
no.
Why not? Okay, let's say, all right, just for example, I think I know where the texter's going here. If the voting for MVP in the NBA was left up to the players, is there any doubt in your mind that Nikola Jokic would win the MVP?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's doubt in your mind?
Yes.
Really? You think if the players you think the players would still vote for SGA, who is right now the runaway favorite to win it again?
I do. I do. But you look at – so I was thinking about football.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't like that because – and it's flawed with when the press does it, the reporters do it. That's flawed system, obviously. But when the players would do it, it would be you're going to be voting for your buddy, right? I mean, that's just the way it would be. And some guys, they don't really pay attention to a lot that's going on around the NFL to begin with. So I don't know what the right answer should be about finding maybe a better system to vote for MVPs, but having the players do it is not the right answer.
By the way, some of you were asking we were talking about Tim Hardaway as like the sixth man of the year. He's got like the fifth longest odds right now at plus 7,000. So he's got no shot. And Nikola Jokic, there's been some hope that maybe, Nikola's making a late season push for MVP.
No.
Nope. He's at plus 7,000. And SGA's at like minus 7,000. So SGA is going to be a runaway MVP for the second year in a row. Whatever happened to SGA MVP voter fatigue? What happened to give it to somebody else?
That'll happen next year.
That'll be next year?
Yeah, that'll be next
year. You're right.
year.
Actually, it will be. You're right. You're absolutely right. If you're going to be consistent voters,
right,
and you said Jokic couldn't win 3 in a row because it was somebody else's turn, then that better damn well be the case with SGA.
Well, Mike, he plays for the number 1 seed in the West, so, he's got to win it again. I don't know, averaging, how about this, Mike? Averaging 27, almost 28 points, almost 13 rebounds, and almost 11 assists. You're averaging a triple-double. Oh, and you lead the team in steals. But, for some reason, he's not even mentioned. He's not even mentioned in the conversation.
Weird.
You know what the conversation is? SGA or Wemby.
Right.
There's no Jokic.
Nope.
Like, no one says, hey, what about this guy who's putting up a triple-double again? What's his second straight year, right?
Second straight year.
But we don't even talk about him at all? He's not even mentioned? I don't get it. I don't watch Oklahoma City Thunder night in and night out and SGA, and obviously Wemby's, kind of taking a big step forward this year, but what Jokic is doing is just getting overlooked. Why? Why is it just overlooked?
I don't think it's overlooked as much as
it is.
It's just taken.
You don't hear about it.
I choose to think it's more taken for granted. He's made the unbelievable commonplace.
That could be the
case.
To
the point where people are just like, oh, ho hum. Nikola Jokic had his 34th triple-double last night. Oh, well, that's what he does.
Yeah, I think you're right. I can't wait. I can't wait to see Mark.
Mark joins us coming up next.
You
Boy,
think he's going to give us a hint?
We hurt the big man's feelings yesterday.
He was so sensitive.
Never seen him so sensitive. Sensitive Mark Schlereth joining us next.
Remember when half the city was ready to ship Cam Johnson to the moon because he started slow? Yeah, not Zach by. Zach said chill. Maybe let the guy play basketball first. And now Cam's cooking. And all those early overreactions? Aging like milk. Zach didn't just stay patient. He stayed correct.
Where are the people? Where are the people?
Man, why are you looking at me?
I'm turning my head.
Why are you looking at me?
Where are the people that wanted to run Cam Johnson out of this town 2 months into the season? And OYZB. Like an owl.
Why are you talking to third person?
Hey, I told everyone to relax, did I not? I said we got a sample size of a career here.
Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Sex, intimacy, love. These three things are critical to a good relationship, and that's the problem with erectile dysfunction. It often destroys sexual enjoyment and intimacy. It stresses the love between partners, often to the breaking point. This is Jeff for the Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, and if you're suffering with ED, you likely know exactly what I'm talking about. But I also want you to know that ED doesn't have to impact your relationship anymore. At the Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, we're ED experts with our focus on men's sexual health. We've treated tens of thousands of men and have treatments that are effective in well over 90% of cases. I promise you, if you're like most guys, you can get your sex life back, perhaps even performing like you haven't in years. So if ED is affecting you, it's time to get back to better sex, better intimacy, and deeper love. Call us. Just $99 gets you blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. Call 720-440-7900 or go to RockyMountainMen'sClinic.com.
It's Josh over here to talk to you about the Colorado Auto Show going down April 10th through the 12th at the Colorado Convention Center. You can experience and explore whatever drives you. Vehicles for every lifestyle, family adventures, city commutes, luxury escapes, or mud-slinging weekends. They've got all the brands that you love. Brands like Toyota, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chrysler, Fiat. Come check out exotic cars from movies like Batman, the DeLorean. Kids 16 and under are going to get in for free. There's family fun like driving simulators. Get your tickets and parking info now at ColoradoAutoShow.com.
I'm Rob Wilhite. For nearly half a century, my law firm has stood up for car accident victims right here in Colorado. Families, workers, neighbors, your community is our community. With over $1 billion won for our clients, our results speak for themselves. If you've been injured in a car accident, you deserve a team with experience, power, and a history of real wins. Call 303-GOOD-LAW or visit WilhiteWins.com. That's 303-GOOD-LAW or WilhiteWins.com. The Wilhite Law Firm, Colorado's trusted injury law firm for almost 50 years.
Imagine a world where you can leave the house and take your Wi-Fi speeds with you. Thanks to Xfinity Mobile, it's not just a fantasy. Just picture it. You're at your kid's soccer game streaming the other game in 4K. Just like that, in the airport, download a cozy family comedy in a snap with Wi-Fi Power Boost. What if the places you had to be felt more like the places where you wanted to be? That's the magic of Xfinity Mobile. Reliable Wi-Fi and 5G when you need it. Xfinity, imagine that. Cut your mobile bill in half with 2 lines of unlimited. Visit XfinityMobile.com to learn more. Restrictions apply. Xfinity Internet required. Savings based on promotional rate for 2 lines of Xfinity Mobile Unlimited versus regular rates of 2 lines of T-Mobile Experience More, Verizon Unlimited Plus, and AT&T Starter as of 2/10/26. Taxes, fees, extra after promotion. Regular rates apply.
When your check engine light comes on, do you see a repair bill or do you see peace of mind? For 20 years, CarShield's been the name America trusts to help keep you on the road. While other companies stop covering you when your car gets older, CarShield offers protection plans up to 200,000 miles. With over $1 billion in claims paid, we don't just promise protection, we deliver it. Don't let a breakdown break your budget. Get the flexible month-to-month coverage you deserve. Go to CarShield.com. That's CarShield.com today.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit info kit. 800-290-7100. That's 800-290-7100.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
We do, and you will too when you see Tacori.
Handcrafted in California, Tacori rings have design details you won't find in any other diamond engagement ring.
Including Tacori's perfectly engineered crown and windows of light created by Tacori's iconic crescent design.
It's the Tacori touch, and you'll find it at Williams Jewelers, Colorado's only platinum Tacori store. I'm Steve Williams.
I'm Shayna Williams.
And I'm Bruce Williams. You'll find your Tacori jewelry at Williams Jewelers, along with one of the largest selections of certified loose diamonds in the state at the guaranteed best price.
So come, fall in love with the Tacori ring she's always dreamed of.
Tacori at Williams Jewelers of Inglewood.
And Williams Jewelers of Cherry Creek North.
Where Colorado shines.
Williams Jewelers, we can make diamonds a part of your life.
The official jeweler of the Colorado Avalanche. Williams Jewelers, where Colorado shines.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They're not just window and door experts. They're experts at taking care of you and your home. At Pella, they find the products that meet your needs and their experts install them. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Discover why Pella is a trusted choice for homeowners everywhere. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. That's Pella.com/Eisen.
You've said it before. This will only take a second. Just a quick glance. A fast reply. But on the road, seconds don't wait for you. They decide everything. Who stops, who doesn't, who makes it home. So next time your phone lights up, ask yourself, is this distraction worth a ticket or even a life? Put the phone away or pay. Paid for by NHTSA.
We're all at risk when you don't give space to vehicles on the side of the road. Move over or slow down. Put yourself in their shoes. This could be you someday. Brought to you by the Colorado State Patrol.
KKFN and KKFN HD1 Longmont, Denver. Powered by Able Builders, it's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth. Subtle intimidation.
Had to give Ty the look.
You did. I was
gave
wondering.
Ty a little bit of a like.
I was wondering what you were doing.
It was a little quizzical look.
Skilled debating.
You didn't think I was going to flip it on your head like this. See how I
you're
did
coming
that?
back at me. I
Right.
like this.
You
This is
regret
good.
this now.
And plenty of pet peeves.
Put your phone in your pocket and you never go back and get it.
It is a source of so much frustration for Mark. It drives him crazy.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to it. Happy Thursday. Happy day one of the Masters. Happy Thursday of the Frozen Four. Good luck, Pios, against number one Michigan.
Come on, we can't let Michigan get 2 national titles in a week. So let's go DU. They'll be playing in the Frozen Four in Vegas tonight, 6:30. Face off there. Mark's here, teasing us.
Barely.
Teasing. Oh boy.
Goodness gracious.
What happened? You came in.
No, you can barely walk. Is what happened
this morning.
Oh yeah.
Like right away, I could tell. You
I'm
look
a
like,
wee bit tender, boys. Wee bit tender.
What's hurting?
I've been in the yard, bent over, moving rocks and everything. Back's a little bit tender this morning. A little bit.
Okay. We all come to the moment, the realization that, when it's time to hang them up. We've done it. We did it in football.
Yeah.
I think it's time for you to hang up the yard work.
No.
Pass it on. Have someone else do it younger.
Mm-hmm.
Get it done probably quicker.
Yeah.
Maybe even a little bit better with some new ideas.
No.
We could start vetting landscaping companies right here.
Let me tell you what's not
on the air today.
Let me tell you what's not going to happen. That's not going to happen.
You might like to take a page from your good buddy Sean Payton's playbook and recognize that you're not
recognize it's time to
you're not running jet sweeps from your 8-yard line anymore. And it might be time
of someone that grabs 3 clips.
It might be good to turn it over to somebody young. You got to find your Davis Webb.
I agree. It's time, Mark.
Listen.
New ideas.
Listen.
This is our intervention.
I am the spawn of Poolside. And Poolside will be 87 in August. And he's still whipping ass, taking names, corduroying driveways. And as Poolside can do it at 87, the spawn of Poolside can do it at 60. That's just the way it's going to be. That's just the way it's going to happen.
All right.
And listen, so what? A little bit of pain?
Yeah, but you looked rough. I got a little solution.
I am a little
possibly
rough.
because
I'm going to be honest. I was a little rough this morning.
got a roller auction that's going down today, this afternoon. It's got one of those like Tabata massage chairs. That's what we need from Mark right here. Put that right there. Mark could just sit in it and like like arms, calves, back.
Turn it up high so when he's delivering a monologue, his voice starts to warble, kind of warble a little bit.
Yeah, I went to a Better Back store and sat in one of those damn things.
Yeah,
those things are amazing.
They are.
I mean, amazing, and they squeeze your legs, and you're like, it's great. It's awesome.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
maybe get one of those roller auction. They have like a cryo chamber.
I haven't seen the cryo.
That'd be cool.
Okay. Do they make those
Get your own
chairs
cryo chamber.
in purple?
Purple.
Do they make them in purple so they would match the living room?
Could you imagine?
It's the only way that Lisa will allow it in the living room. If it
I have not seen
coordinates
a
with
purple
the Purple Rain couches.
Purple chair, purple chair.
Do you want to guess? Can we guess?
Yeah, who's the? So you teased us last night saying you have a mystery guest at 9 o'clock.
Yeah,
it was like a late night text from Mark. What?
By the way, did we hurt your feelings yesterday?
No.
You seemed a little hurt.
No. I just came to the realization that you're not really my friend.
Oh yeah, you didn't take it personally at all.
No. So you gotta want to guess the mystery guest.
Mystery guest at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
I think the ultimate mic drop in our face.
Yes.
Would be Michael Malone.
It would be.
And if it's Michael Malone, then it's just that would be the ultimate.
Well, there would be one that would top that, but it would be in your face.
Oh.
What if he got Peyton Manning at 9 o'clock?
Whoa.
Yeah, that would sting. That would sting, definitely. But I think with what happened yesterday, if it's Michael Malone,
yeah,
that would be
I can
something.
tell you it's not Michael Malone.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not Michael Malone.
All right.
Okay.
Well, and I can tell you, you want me to tell you something? It's not Payton. How about that?
No, it's not Payton.
I know it's not.
No, it's not Payton.
I know it's not.
I think I know who it is.
Gruden.
Nope. This is him getting finally the last laugh.
Bud Black.
Nope. Aaron Rodgers.
Oh. In his retreat.
It's actually good. He's out of Aaron's out of the country with
his alleged wife.
Yeah, his alleged wife. I think. No, but it is. I will give you it is a football guest.
A football.
Kurt Warner.
John Gruden.
Gruden, Warner. Who else is on the Rolodex? What?
Oh, he's got a lot of
Hasselbeck.
How'd that work out?
Ooh.
Oh.
John
would
mean that the relationship's come a long way, right? Recently,
yeah.
I mean, after Mark's had to apologize like 10 times to him.
That's not true.
So
that's not true.
Did you ever watch the documentary?
No, I didn't.
You played during that time. You played with them. Watch the documentary. It's really good.
Okay,
it's really good.
You told us you did like a 4-hour interview for the documentary.
And
all they used was they used your voice one time.
No, I think it was 2 hours. I think I spent a solid 2 hours down in some house in Cherry Creek doing interviews for that damn thing.
And they didn't use you once.
No.
But it was still. So are you boycott? Are you bitter that you didn't make the cut?
No.
Oh, so you're open to watching it. You just haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah, no. My wife and I started. We've watched 2 series that we've been into, and one was called Fool Me Once. It was an English show that we liked, and the other has been the Lincoln Lawyer.
Oh,
so
well,
and then you top that on every other night. There's either a Nuggets or Avalanche game on,
and busy guy.
You get busy.
All right,
carve out an hour and a half and watch it. It's good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a former teammate.
Football guest, and Stokley nailed it.
Oh, he nailed it.
Yeah, he nailed it.
Kurt Warner.
Kurt Warner
All
jumping
right.
on at 9 o'clock.
All right, good.
A little
Good
Bo
job.
Nix.
That'd be good.
Good job.
Yeah.
I love it. Absolutely. Look forward to that.
Hopefully, well, before we celebrate
better-
too much, make sure
Hey,
he doesn't cancel.
You better hope
Oh,
he
that's a
doesn't
good-
cancel.
that's
You
good.
better
Oh,
hope he
that's a
doesn't
good
cancel.
point.
You
I
better,
Hey, man.
kind of am pulling for him to cancel.
Yeah.
you better hope
Yeah,
something
you know.
suddenly doesn't come up.
Ever since Fox canceled me, guys they won't come on the show anymore. They're just like, they won't take my call.
Stink. Toxic.
Yeah.
Up next, the Nuggets made a little history. Something that hasn't happened yet in the Nikola Jokic era. And it happened last night. We'll tell you about it next.
The Avalanche just clinched the top seed in the West. But here's the twist. They've been absolute killers on the road. So now the question is simple. Is home ice advantage actually overrated? If the Avs are this good anywhere, maybe the playoffs come down to the team not in the building.
You always want to have home ice, especially in a Game 7. I think it matters the most. But are the Avs even a better bet on the road? They have more road wins this season than they have at home. They have the best road record in the NHL. They're currently tied for the most road wins in a season, franchise best, with 26. And they're currently on a 5-game road win streak, and they're 11-1 in their last 12 road games. So how big a deal is it that they just wrapped up home ice?
Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Well, QC Kinetics, they're the all-natural way to help you treat joint pain that's keeping you from living the life you want to live. QC Kinetics regenerative treatments use your own body's healing properties, apply directly to that aching joint, restoring that joint, eliminating the pain, and doing it without drugs, steroids, and best of all, no surgery and no downtime and long recovery. Ask yourself these questions. Do you have consistent pain in your knees, hips, back, or shoulders? Does that pain keep you from getting a good night's sleep? Are you missing work or saying no to activities you enjoy? Are you determined to avoid surgery? Are you just flat out sick of dealing with this every day? If the answers are hitting just too close to home, urge you to see what QC Kinetics can do for you. Not only is this an all-natural way to dealing with joint pain, the treatments are easy, done right in QC Kinetics' offices, allowing you to get in, get out, and get on with the rest of your day. The consultation is free, so get you started on feeling better by calling 303-900-8986, 303-900-8986, with offices in Aurora, Superior, Highlands Ranch, and the Springs. It's QC Kinetics.
At Uline, they know going the extra mile takes hard work. For companies pushing to go further, Uline will go the distance with you. 24/7, they answer the phone to get you the shipping and industrial supplies you need. Business can move fast. Unexpected large orders, adverse weather, new safety guidelines, and changing economic trends. Uline works hard keeping 41,000 items ready to ship, minimizing detours on your way to the extra mile. Visit uline.com.
Hey guys, Mark Schlereth here from my friends at Colorado Fat Loss. Hey, listen, if you were thinking about GLP-1s and injections and spending thousands of bucks a year, hey, wait, stop right there in your tracks, because Colorado Fat Loss reached out to me about 6 weeks ago and said, hey, are you interested in operating the program? Are you interested in losing some weight? And I said, of course I am. I mean, I'd love to try your program out. And I'm telling you what, it flat out works. Their doctor-developed program helps men and women lose 20 to 40 pounds in just 60 days, safe and naturally, with no injections, no synthetic hormones, no long-term dependence. Guys, I've lost 25 pounds, started my 6th week on Monday, and I love the program. I love the app. I love the fact that you're connected with your nutritionist every day via the app. I love that you chart your weight, your food every day, so it keeps it easy. And all the food is food you buy from the grocery store. It's real, like lean meat, it's vegetables, it's fruits. I'm telling you what, the program flat works. They use real food to reset your metabolism, control your hunger cravings naturally, and your body burns that fat. Dad, 25 pounds, guys, 25 pounds in 5.5 weeks. I'm telling you what, the program works. For a free consultation, all you have to do is reach out to them. ColoradoFatLoss.com. That's ColoradoFatLoss.com.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Zach here for 5280 Exteriors. Have you heard of something called WUI compliance or Wildland Urban Interface? It's a new statewide standard in Colorado. Starting this year, every home will be assigned a fire risk category. Some building departments will begin enforcing WUI rules, so your next siding, decking, roofing, or window project may come with new requirements. Call 5280 Exteriors today, and they'll walk you through the updates, help you stay compliant, and find out what zone you're in. 5280 Exteriors, the altitude of quality.
Looking for a way for your hard-earned money to work hard for you? Open a 13-month CD at 3.75% APY from Ent Credit Union, soon to be Wings Credit Union. With a minimum deposit of only $500, a 13-month term, and a guaranteed annual percentage yield of 3.75%, your future self will thank you. But hurry, this special rate is only for a limited time. Get started today at ent.com/CD special. Rate accurate as of March 1st, 2026 and subject to change without notice. Insured by NCUA.
Stoker for my team, ROX Rocks Heating and Air. Through April, when you install a new cold climate heat pump system with my team at ROX, you get a free whole home water filtration system. How about that? Cleaner air, cleaner water. That's a winning combination. Upgrade your home's comfort and take advantage of this huge offer while it lasts, but only from my team, ROX Rocks Heating and Air. Now play that jingle.
HVAC service, installation, repair. ROX Rocks Heating and Air.
Saturday.
It's time!
2 electric title fights, one night only. Yuri Prohaska versus Carlos Ulberg.
UFC gold will hang in the balance.
And Joshua Van versus Tatsuro Taira.
This is an unbelievable card.
Stream every fight free with your Paramount Plus subscription. No more pay-per-view. UFC 327, Saturday at 9. Streaming on Paramount Plus.
What's up, cousin?
I want a new phone. Have you seen any good deals?
Everyone has free phones, but when I switched to T-Mobile, I got more value and so much more.
Like streaming included.
And travel benefits.
And the best part? The price of your talk, text, and data is guaranteed for 5 years. Get more benefits and more value. At T-Mobile, families save and get a 5-year price guarantee. Switch now at T-Mobile.com. Qualifying plan requires price guarantee on talk, text, and data. Exclusions like taxes and fees apply. See T-Mobile.com.
This segment on 104.3 The Fan is brought to you by Roller Auction.
Listen up, Denver. This hour's keyword is box. BOX. Text box to 303-713-1043 right now, and you could win a $50 Dick's Sporting Goods gift card and qualify for the $1,000 grand prize. That's box to 303-713-1043.
By texting, you agree to receive an automated marketing message from DenverSports 104.3 The Fan. Message and data rates may apply. For complete rules or to enter the keyword online, visit www.denversports.com/keyword.
Job shaving.
You played in the NFL, but you were a wide receiver.
Embellishments.
I mean, sometimes I swear you're just making things up.
And amateur zoology.
I think polar bears are bigger than grizzlies.
Of course they
So make them a polar bear.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
All right, the Masters is underway. So one of the cool things about the Masters is if you win there, you get a lifetime exemption. And so a lot of the old guys, will come back and they'll play, and there's no real expectation. Although Fred Couples is
every year he makes
the cut. But
after day one, he's always on the leaderboard. There's Freddie again.
But there are about 15 golfers out there right now, or only 2 are below par.
Well, I'm excited. Well, I think it's going to be more difficult than years previously, than in past years, because the conditions are going to be pristine. The greens, which I think they're not getting any moisture, no rain, where it always seems like they have some rainy days, and so that soften up the greens, makes it more receptive, to
moist.
The second shots.
Mm-hmm.
But
you're saying they're moist?
They are. Not this year, they're not.
No.
So it's going to be fast and firm. It's going to be harder to control your golf ball on the greens. Now you'll get the benefit of it on your drive because it's going to be firmer. It's not going to be as wet. So It's going to be interesting to see what the scores are, but I kind of think they will be a little bit not as good as maybe the last couple years.
Well, like I said, about 15, 16 golfers out there right now, and the only two guys in red numbers below par are former champions Jose Maria Olazabal at 2 under and Angel Cabrera at 1 under.
And they let Angel out of the pen.
They let him out of the pen in time for. He's probably got a lung dart going right now.
He's smoking a heater for sure.
The Nuggets do something they have never done before in the Nikola Jokic era, and that's win 10 games in a row.
Which is crazy, right?
Right? Isn't it crazy? You would think that at some point, but they've had some 9-game winning streaks while Nikola's been here. But no, first time that they've reached 10. It's the third longest win streak in franchise history. 12 is number 2. They can catch that. 15 is number 1. That was set in the 2013 season. But Jamal Murray commenting, of course, it's the Jokic era, but really the Jokic-Murray era, and where he views this team is at right now.
Yeah, it's really for you guys. We know what we're capable of. Just guys coming back, injury in and out the lineups, guys working their way back in on minute restrictions. Like, it's not easy. So, and then you expect them to play the way that they normally. You expect them to play the way they normally play under a minute restriction, and it just doesn't happen like that. So, yeah, we believe, and now we're getting healthy. We're trying to find a rhythm, and here we are.
So with so internally, these guys believe, hey, look, we got everything we need right here to go make another run at this thing.
Oh, why would you?
And we felt that way all year long. We just needed to get and need to keep everybody healthy.
Yeah, if you're the Nuggets, why wouldn't you feel that way? I mean, you've been able to answer the bell 10 in a row. You've been able to respond when you have a half or 3 quarters where you don't shoot the ball well, where you don't play great defense, where you've been able to kind of flip the switch and do those things and win ball games. You got the best player on the planet. I mean, that guy has a triple-double last night in the second quarter or whatever. I mean, it was like 12, 11, and 10. I mean, it just is they have got all the pieces. And then you get a guy like Hardaway off the bench who was nails in the third quarter just knocking down threes. I mean, they do. They have everything you need to be a dominant team and to win an NBA championship.
Yeah, it just feels like something's off to me for whatever reason. It does. I can't get over it. It doesn't. It just feels like something is not there with this basketball team. And I don't know what's up with Aaron Gordon. How are we feeling about Aaron Gordon right now? Right before halftime, he looked like he re-injured something.
Yeah.
And I don't know what they said it was, or now he played in the second half, but he hasn't been. I mean, besides that besides a few games ago, he really hasn't been shooting the ball well. I don't know how healthy he actually is. I don't know what that injury was before half. But you could tell Adelman was looking and he was concerned.
Yeah.
But he just doesn't.
I thought he got hit in the nuts.
Oh, is that what it was?
Oh, no, I don't know. That was my first thought.
Okay,
But
good. Well, yeah, I mean, he played the second half, so it must have not been anything too serious. But, he hasn't been shooting the ball like he was early in the season. I don't know. Something just feels a little bit off there.
When you've had leg injuries, you have soft tissue injuries. I mean, those are the things that affect your ability to shoot the ball with accuracy a lot is times. So
I mean,
maybe
but
there's still some lingering.
Yeah,
some
but
lingering
eventually
stuff.
you got to fight through it. And if you're out there,
right?
I mean, is he not?
You'd like to see him knock down, be better on his distance shooting.
So 10 wins in a row for the Nuggets. Speaking of winning streaks.
Into the back, but Hunter's so strong. Did he get it? You bet! Second of the year for Hunter Goodman. Make it 7-1 Colorado.
Joe Goodman with the call as the Rockies win their 4th in a row. They now are 6-6. 500 baseball never felt so good. And, boy, you want to talk about it, how much different things are, at least early this year compared to last year? The Rockies got their 6th win yesterday on April 8th. They got their 6th win last year on May 1st, which made them 6-25.
Wow.
Now they're 6-6. Baby steps, but actually,
no, that's big steps.
Giant steps being taken right now.
Huge. I mean, and you sweep the Astros?
Mm-hmm.
Get a sweep in there? That's big time, man. You know what? You got to tip your cap. When the manager said, hey, man, we're competitive, even after losing 3 straight games in Miami, one-score games, one-run games, like, they're competitive right now. It's exciting.
Yeah, and then to watch Lorenzen, their home opening day starter that got shelled by Phillies, gave up 7 in the first, bounce back and have a good game. That was good. Freeland pitched well a couple games ago.
Yeah.
So, awesome. I mean, we've talked more and had more Drew Goodman highlights than we did like this year through 12 games than we did all of last year.
I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're right.
It's fun. It's
we
great.
We found out Mark gave us his mystery guest identity for 9 o'clock. It's going to be Kurt Warner, Hall of Famer Kurt Warner, which will be fun.
We hope.
It was great, though, when people were guessing.
Listen,
you're getting nervous now that he...
Yeah, I mean,
your reputation's on the line here.
Right. You're
if you don't deliver this time,
right. But see, I'm starting to you get to the point where you start questioning yourself.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, that's kind of where I am right now. Like, hey, man, did people just think of me as the NFC South announcer? And like, I don't carry the same gravitas I used to carry, right?
Have I lost my fastball?
Right. Have I lost my fastball? I got fired from Fox, and people look at me and like, hey, man, that guy's toxic. I don't want to be around him. Like, I don't know. So I'm questioning myself. You're right. 9 o'clock, Kurt Warner.
Oh, God,
what if he doesn't answer the phone?
So it was fun when people were guessing who it was. We had everybody ranging from Tom Brady to Russell Wilson to Chris Bryant to Kay Adams.
No.
Diana Rossini.
Yeah. And then finally somebody said, well, we know it won't be Mike Vrabel.
Oh, wow.
Google that
and
one.
If you don't know.
Google Mike Vrabel and Diana Rossini.
Just Google it because
Scandalous.
it is quite the
scandalous
story.
Yeah, nothing to see here.
Up next.
Really?
Up next.
Wow.
Everybody seems to be happy with the Jalen Waddle acquisition. Well, not quite everybody. We'll tell you next.
Get ready, Broncos country. This is the event you've been waiting for. Join Peyton Manning, Emmanuel Sanders, Von Miller, DeMarcus Ware, Aqib Talib, TJ Ward, and Coach Gary Kubiak as they reunite to relive their legendary Super Bowl 50 run. It's Night of Champions, a live, unforgettable show packed with stories, memories, and a behind-the-scenes look at one of the greatest seasons in NFL history. And Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan wants you to be there. Enter now for your chance to win a 4-pack of tickets at denversports.com/champions. Don't miss this once-in-a-lifetime night with the heroes of Super Bowl 50.
Fellas, what is happening? Stoke here for my friends at Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic. Fellas, did you know that low testosterone is a real issue for many men? It can lead to poor sleep, low energy, brain fog, reduced sex drive, and make it difficult to stay in shape. And as we all know, a healthy body plays a major role in overall health and well-being. My friends at Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, they can help you out. They can also help you lose weight, support metabolism, improve your gains in the gym, and much more with 4 targeted body composition plans featuring GH peptides, NAD+, GLP-1s, PDAs, and so much more. And if you're like a lot of men, fellas, with low T, within just a few weeks, you'll see your energy return, that brain fog will go away, your sleep will improve, as will your workouts, and your sex drive will be significantly enhanced as well. So stop procrastinating. Most men wait a year or longer to get treated, fellas. There's no need to wait. Don't ignore the signs. Call my friends at Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic today. 720-440-7900. That's 720-440-7900. They have 5 locations in Colorado to serve you. Fort Collins, North Denver, Central Denver, Castle Rock, and Colorado Springs. Call 720-440-7900 or you can find them online at RockyMountainMen'sClinic.com.
Featured therapies are compounded and have not been evaluated nor approved by the FDA. Provider prescription required. See website for details.
It's game day. Are your moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms keeping you from the action? Skyrizi, risankizumab Riza, could help you get back to the game. Skyrizi is proven to help people feel significant symptom relief, achieve remission, and visibly improve damage of the intestinal lining. Skyrizi is a prescription injection medicine for adults. Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's or ulcerative colitis.
Control is everything to me.
Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's and ulcerative colitis combined. Learn more at skyrizi.com or 1-866-SKYRIZI.
Hey guys, Mark Schlereth here. In a world where dealerships come and go, one name has stood the test of time. Bozarth and Celebration Chevrolet, proudly serving Colorado since 1987 as the longest owned Chevy dealer in the state. From a huge selection of new Chevys to quality pre-owned vehicles, plus a team committed to treating you right, it's no wonder generations of Colorado drivers keep coming back. To see all the specials, visit BozarthAuto.com today. Again, that's BozarthAuto.com. Bozarth and Celebration Chevrolet. Experience you trust, service you deserve since 1987.
Spring cleaning isn't just for your house, it's for your life. If your job is getting old, it's time to clear the clutter and spring into IT. Go to My Computer Career.
My Computer Career helped me get the skills and certifications I needed to start a new life as an IT professional in months, not years.
Earn the certifications the top employers are looking for right now. Visit mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation to see if it's time to spring into IT. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Evan Cohen here. Did you know the average employer sorts through about 250 resumes for one job opening? That's a lot of time reviewing applications. Well, if you're hiring, here's good news. You can now review resumes and applications faster thanks to ZipRecruiter. With ZipRecruiter's new feature, qualified candidates who are very interested in your job show up at the top of your list. No wonder ZipRecruiter is the #1 rated hiring site based on G2. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/USL. That's ZipRecruiter.com/USL.
From sports and news to entertainment and downright debauchery, Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth presents What's Trending Right Now.
All right, good morning, everybody. 7:30. We'll have Four Down Territory coming up here in just a little bit. Also, we got a fun topic that we're doing throughout the course of the show here. We got talking about this, Mark, at the beginning of the show when
the Master Stoke and I both love golf. We were talking about the start of the Masters, and Stoke did the ultimate flexes because I said I covered it for 3 years in a row back in the 90s, early 90s.
I said that's cute.
That Stoke said, "Hold my beer."
Yeah,
he said,
"I played it a few times, not one, not two." Not 3.
You've played 4 times?
I lost
You've
count.
lost count of how many times you've played
I've gone
Augusta.
down Magnolia. Yeah, I've lost count.
You.
Not 2. Not
Sure,
3,
I want to say
not 4,
something
not
stronger
5.
than that.
Yeah.
Wow. What a Richard 9.
Who'd you play with? Let me guess.
Yeah.
Payton.
Yeah, I mean, is there anyone else?
All right.
I mean, I owe that guy a lot.
It wasn't a special. Fred Ridley didn't reach out to you specifically and said, "Stoke, haven't seen you in a while. Would love to have you come down and play."
No. It's courtesy of one guy and one guy on every trip.
Yep.
Every trip's been with that guy.
Yep, Peyton Manning and some other guy.
How glorious is that course?
Oh,
it's what you think and then add more. It's the whole experience, because I've been there and watched, and that's great. But if you ever get to play it, obviously it's really difficult to do. But if you ever do, it is better than you could even imagine.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. It really is. It's just.
I bet you just being there while the golfers are while the pro golfers are playing. So you've walked
Yes.
That's got to be awesome.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun too. It's just everyone there. You got your chairs and you got your setup, and you know the holes. Here's the great. Everyone knows these iconic, great holes that you see every year, and so it's a lot of fun.
To the point where you'll be watching the tournament this weekend, and they'll be at a certain hole, and you already know. Well, here's where you want to hit it. Here's where you want to aim.
That's where I made an eagle. I eagled that hole. Yeah, I'll be able to say that.
You eagled a hole at Augusta?
Yeah. 13.
13? That par 5 where you slingshot it to the left there?
Dogleg left?
Yeah. Up over the creek?
Yeah. Dogleg left.
Who's got a step and some speed?
Driver. They've lengthened that one.
Yeah, you weren't way back in
No.
the
I'm not playing.
then.
We're just playing the normal tees.
Yeah.
We're not playing all the way tippy tips, right, where they play
Mm-hmm.
from. But yeah, hit it down there, middle of the fairway. 6-iron, a little thin. Got lucky. About a 6-footer, 8-footer. Just was trying to birdie it. Made it.
You eagled 13 at Augusta.
I did.
You SOB.
I did.
Wow.
I did. That's
hey,
a highlight.
Listen.
Yeah, but Mark's got Kurt Warner coming on 9.
Damn, Mike, come on, man.
Wow.
Hey, come on, Mike. That was
Here's the thing. Here's the thing that I thought about yesterday, Stoke. He keeps asking me to get people. And then it just doesn't, like, I get Frank Caliendo. He's like, I can't come in that day. It's unbelievable. This guy.
I couldn't resist. Sorry. Anyway, we're having some fun. I just happen to say, man, if I was sports commissioner for a day, I would decree that everybody who's a golf fan get a chance to go attend the Masters at least one time in their career. So that actually spawned to other ideas. If you were sports commissioner for a day and you could change anything you wanted to in sports, what would it be? We've gotten some good ones already. We'll keep those coming.
What about the NFL? What would we do in the NFL?
What would we change
We always
in the NFL?
complain about certain rules. The targeting rules. What drives us crazy about the NFL? I know colleges changed their targeting rule to where they're not ejecting guys right away, something like that. So I would take that out of college, where you don't get ejected unless you have. If you get 3 of them for the season, then you have to miss a game. Or 2 of them, then you got to miss a game. Something like that. But I don't like how they take a guy hits a guy that's going low in the first quarter. Now he's kicked out for the rest of the game.
I would make defensive pass interference a play that you could challenge.
Reviewable.
Yep. I'd make defensive pass interference reviewable.
I would eliminate holding on the offensive side of the ball.
The only problem with that, Evans, is once you slow stuff down, they'll justify it by saying, "Oh, look, he grabbed his arm or he touched his arm here, and that's pass interference. He got in his way." So that's the only thing I don't like about that.
Yeah. You're not the only one that would love to not have holding called anymore against the offensive line.
Tackled by Bowles.
Yeah, that would be
Ballsy.
awesome. Why is Ballsy catching?
Right.
Come on, he's outgrown that.
He has played
That was a
really.
long time ago.
Yeah, he's played really well.
Let's put some respect on his name.
You've just gotten really. I don't know. He's just gotten really mean.
Mean.
Yeah.
So speaking of mean,
Ever since I joined the show.
Yeah.
speaking of mean, according to Mike Sando of The Athletic, he was talking to a unnamed executive, the old anonymous NFL executive, said this about Jalen Waddle, quote, "Take your shot, but you better know some of the flaws. Availability is a concern, and he doesn't exactly exude toughness. Maybe your culture changes that. He opens things up, and he's in his prime."
I mean, I didn't watch a ton of Miami, but I see that guy go over the middle and make catches in traffic a lot. So I don't know about that. Now, we'll all of us here will get a firsthand experience this year on that. But I'm just telling you, I haven't ever seen him turn it down. So I've seen him make some tough catches in traffic and compete after. So I would say negative on that. I would say I haven't seen it. Now, Mark might have seen something I haven't seen, but we also have to remember I only watched 3 clips. So,
yeah,
we can't forget that, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But the 3 clips you've seen, the 3
Good
clips,
job, Joseph.
The 3 clips you've seen, he was playing hard.
Right.
Yeah.
And he made tough catches.
How many games?
In traffic.
How many games has this guy missed? His availability?
So in his career, he's been in the league 5 years. He's played starting when it was still a 16-game season. 16, 17, 14, 15, 16.
Well, yeah.
No.
So
pretty available to me, Mark.
Yeah. I don't know. That sounds like it was who was the executive? Anonymous. Did Chris Greer get fired here recently? He's the GM that got fired,
Gotta be
right?
somebody who was scorned in some
right.
way.
I mean, I don't. The guy plays tough. The guy makes all kinds of catches. The guy makes, like I said, he runs all the underneath routes, the shallow cross, the low cross, the deep cross stuff, the digs. He runs every route there is, and he can lift the top of coverage. And I've never seen him. I've never seen him like gator arm something.
Now,
I've done quite a few Miami.
All right,
games.
so while you maybe aren't getting Rod Smith or Ed McCaffrey in the run game from a wide receiver perspective, is he at least somebody who will? What's the word is he at least a willing participant?
Sure. I mean, Miami ran the ball exceptionally well the last couple of years. H.N. was great. So, I don't know. Again, you always have those anonymous quotes, which I always get. If you can't put your name on it, what's your agenda?
Well, I don't care what the anonymous person says. I'm excited. I'm fired up about Waddle. So whatever. That's not going to change how I feel about that trade and what I think he can bring to the table. So we'll all see, what kind of player he is, and if he's tough enough. Does he compete? Will he go over the middle and make tough catches? I've seen him do it. So I'm fired up about it. I really don't care what some anonymous person says that won't put their name on it. So don't even know who that.
Thinking about it a lot.
Was it Jerry? Was it Jerry? And,
Could have been Jerry.
I don't even know who this guy is. I mean, is he a high level executive?
Right.
Is he?
What does that mean? Is he a GM?
Right.
Is he a director of college scouting? I mean, who knows?
Exactly.
But where'd you talk to him? Were you on some couples retreat in a hot tub?
Oh, Mark, too soon.
Wow.
Too soon?
Too soon.
Too soon?
Like in Arizona?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's where you get the good information.
The owners' meetings?
Yeah.
Right. But
in a bungalow?
In a bungalow?
No, there was a lot of other people there. You just didn't see anyone else.
That's right. In a pool?
In a pool.
On a floaty?
A lot of other people there. They just weren't out at that particular time.
That's how you get the scoop when you do
You can crop pictures, too, these days, too.
Yeah.
I mean, there are probably like 8 other people in there that just got, eliminated.
Oh, AI. They probably just erased them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, it was
it's the New York
Sure,
Post,
it wasn't
so.
just the two of them.
Mhm.
But that's how you get the scoop nowadays. One-on-one, that's how you got to do it, So you gotta give a tip of the cap.
Hey, if I had a nickel for every time I was in the hot tub with some head coach, I mean, get the inside scoop.
Rabel and Stink in the hot tub.
Jubbly's just floating above the water.
Sean and Stink in the hot tub at the owners' meeting.
Maybe that should become like your new shtick, like when you go to call a game, you should just stink in the sauna with whoever, you're getting ready to call that,
Yeah.
And because you see Jay Billis do the walk.
Yeah.
Right. With a player.
Right.
Like Stink, hot tub with Stink.
Or no, but he loves the 2-hour saunas.
Yeah, just
so
in
maybe
the
just
sauna.
We'll set up. We'll get the crew
You can
set
barely
up.
see us because the air's so
And it's,
heavy.
Stink and Mike McDaniel, Boy,
I think we're on to
can you
something
imagine
here.
Mike McDaniel after about 40 minutes in there? Poor guy would probably just wither away. I'm melting.
Right.
I'm melting. Let's get to 4 down territory.
Welcome to 4 Down Territory, where Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth keep you up to date on the latest buzz from around the Denver sports scene and beyond. Kicking it off with First Down.
Well, the Nuggets win their 10th game in a row, and it was good to hear from Tim Hardaway, who had another solid game. He is a candidate for the 6th Man of the Year award, but he faces long odds. He probably won't win it, but boy, he has been extremely valuable to the Denver Nuggets, and he knows he fills a very important role.
I mean, I feel like in order for us to really compete, sometimes you need not a gunner, but someone that can get the ball up there and, have more of a chance for it to go in for most of the time. So, but like I said, it comes with work and preparation.
Well, let's face it. They do not have reliable outside shooting. And if I'm playing the Nuggets in the playoffs, I'm going to have one simple rule. I'm going to do my darndest to make sure at the end of the day we don't lose because Nikola Jokic flat out beat us. We're going to try to make somebody else beat us.
Yeah,
And
but don't teams do that
They
every
do.
night?
They do.
Right.
I know.
Easier said than done.
I know it's easier said than done, but, well, what would you guys do if you were defending the Nuggets in the playoffs?
Exactly that.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm a double Jokic every time.
Exactly.
Pretty much. I'm going to just throw
Right.
a lot at him as far as double teams and say, whatever.
Right.
Hey.
But then he makes the right play. He gets the right guy that's open, and then it comes
that
down
guy needs to knock down shots.
Either
Right.
knock down shots or take it to the 10, But, yeah, absolutely.
So, when you think about reliable outside shooting on this team, I want Tim Hardaway out there a lot. I want him out there a lot during the playoffs. I want this guy playing, upwards of 27, 30 minutes. Really.
But how many minutes? I mean, he plays 20-plus minutes a game, doesn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he played 19 last night. Big Val, just another 6 for 6 from the floor, right, for Big Val in 13 minutes. I liked what I saw from Cam Johnson last night.
Cam has played well lately.
Yeah, getting to the rim. He was active. So I really liked what I saw from him. I'm still concerned about Aaron Gordon. But, yeah, Brucey B and Tim Hardaway Jr. Last night, they provided a spark.
Yeah, they did.
So
Zeke Najee had a
boy,
stellar 6 minutes.
Don't get Stoke
right
going
when he got into the
Zeke,
game.
no,
Val,
here we go.
I think Val had 5 fouls like in 2.5 quarters. I don't like.
Yeah, he every time I looked up, he got called for another foul.
Right, and then all of a sudden Najee comes in and right away, within 5 seconds, pump fake. Mark, when they they taught you this, and even in JV basketball they teach you this, right?
Right.
Pump fake. Don't leave
Stay
your
down.
feet.
Right, stay down.
And he just
Hand
flies
in the
up.
face.
He just flies up, and the guy leans in. Boom, leans in. Little boom.
And
3-point play. I
Yeah.
mean, right when you get into the game. So, but that's $8 million a year well spent.
Jeez, you are relentless, just relentless when it comes to Zeke Najee.
I blame Dover for that.
Do you?
Dover made
All
it
right.
that way.
So that's what's going on there. Nuggets have won 10 in a row.
Second down.
So it looks like it's happening. The NFL is beginning to work with replacement officials with the idea that they're going to be ready to go out and visit NFL camps, OTAs, mini camps starting June 1st.
What are we doing,
This
man?
is happening.
What are we doing?
This is happening.
Come on. Hey, let's go. Come on. Well, we complain a lot about the regular refs, but they're 1,000 times better than these replacement refs, and we saw that 10 years ago, whenever that was, 13, 14, whatever that replacement refs were. They were horrendously
What was the
bad.
biggest? What was the biggest thing that stood out to you that made them horrendously bad?
They just were terrible. What's the biggest thing? I mean, we all remember the Seattle.
Overcalling games or not? Overcalling stuff or not calling stuff?
I don't remember, Mike. I just remember them being terrible.
Oh, well, you
why
can't
is it-
remember why they were terrible, just that they
no.
were terrible.
Yeah, they were terrible.
Okay.
I don't remember 15 years ago if they were overcalling or undercalling. I just remember they were really bad. Is that good? Is that good enough?
You remember the step and speed touchdown, don't you?
Of course. Remember that.
You remember
That's a little
Stokley wow touchdown, right?
I do.
Yeah.
If I ever forget those, then it's time to put me away. Okay, that's when you know Stokley's done.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Is it that bad?
I don't.
Replacement? I mean, really? Because boy, a lot of us watch NFL Sundays and we're like, "This is the best of the best."
Well, that's
when
what
it comes to
but that's what the
officiating?
NFL, isn't that what the NFL's trying to do? Saying, hey, we want our refs to be full-time employees, and those refs all have other jobs.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's one part of it. I think there's
Yeah.
other things probably also. I mean, I don't know what the hang-up is. I just think they need to get it figured out. I don't want to watch a football season with replacement refs, and I don't think the NFL does either. I mean, they can, put their big boy chest out and act like, hey, whatever, but all of a sudden you start making some bad calls that cost games, that cost people because of gambling now,
Yeah.
which wasn't really around like it is now. when last time we had replacement refs, and you start giving games away or costing certain teams games because of bad refereeing, it's going to be a bad look for the NFL.
But they still have, this is always, like you said, puff your chest out, peacock around a little bit, but they still have, it's April, April 9th. So you still have some time to get this thing rectified.
You do, but I don't know. I'm nervous about the situation.
I think it's fair. I think it's fair. And you're right. You just go back to that Fail Mary. Like, everybody remembers the Fail Mary.
Yeah.
That was an interception.
But
it turned into a touchdown.
Right. Yeah,
where a team won a game, like, on the last second throw.
But, yeah, I think now you won't see those major mistakes like that because of the replay that you have.
Mm-hmm.
Replay assistance that you have that you didn't have then. Now, will you have some bad pass interference calls or non-calls?
Sure.
Yes. They can't help you out on those. But as far as like a blown call like that cost the team a game, you wouldn't have that nowadays.
Third down.
The NBA is having a real problem with tanking. It's so blatant. Teams were fined. A couple teams were fined recently, close to $500,000 or $500,000. They were fined, which again is chump change in,
they
in
don't
the
even
NBA.
care. They don't even care.
But teams are just blatantly, and Adam Silver has come out and said we got to do something about it. They're working on different anti-tanking rules and of the like. Do you see a solution? Or if a team wants to tank,
I got a solution.
Let them tank.
No, you can't. You can't. You absolutely can't keep doing this. I think the NBA is a bad product for the most part. Right?
Yeah.
It's hard to sit there and watch 4 quarters of NBA basketball.
Yes.
And then Mike, think about this. All of a sudden, halfway through the year, your team that you support, that you bought season tickets for, starts playing guys you've never heard of. Starts playing the G League team, right? Like halfway through the season or more.
Yeah.
Right? They've already packed it in. I was reading an article on ESPN, and I've only made it halfway through, but what I made it through was some of these teams have their analytics people run the numbers and crunch the data so they can put the worst possible starting 5 on the court so they can lose.
Right.
How crazy is that? So you can't, a lot of these, and I don't blame them where the rules are. A lot of these teams have, they've done these trades. They have a top 10, top 8 protected pick. So if they get a pick within the top 8 or 10, then they get to keep it. If it's outside of it, they lose it. So they're very incentivized to go out there and try to get a top 8 or 10 pick. And someone told me the solution from Adam Silver, one of them may be the bottom 20 teams all have the same odds in the draft.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, I think that's a starter.
Right.
So it doesn't matter if you have the worst team, if you're in the bottom 20 in the NBA.
Right.
You have the same odds as, it doesn't matter if you're 1 or 20.
Well, is it this year? I think, is it this year the Rockies, despite losing 119 games last year, don't pick until, 10th?
They couldn't
get the number 1 pick.
Right.
So maybe you do something like that. Somebody who's an NHL fan came up with an idea for trying to avoid tanking in the NHL, and they think it would work with the NBA. It's a dynamic beer pricing plan.
I saw this.
Okay, so this is the idea, because these teams want to make money, right? These teams want to make money. They want to sell popcorn, beers, hot dogs, all that kind of stuff. They want to make money. So here's what you do. You start, all beers at the start of the season cost $8, okay? Teams are able to charge 25 cents extra for every beer if they win. But every time they lose, they have to take off 25 cents for every loss. So the more you lose, the less you get to charge for beer. The idea being that you make less money, and therefore the owners, the bean counters, are looking and saying, this isn't good for the bottom line. We got to win more games. Dynamic beer pricing.
That might be
to
the
solve
stupidest thing I've ever heard.
The tanking problem in sports.
Seriously, are you serious?
I'm reading it right here.
That might be the stupidest
You
thing
saw it too, right?
I've
Yeah,
ever
I did
heard.
see it.
That is so dumb. No.
Really?
What are we? Are
Well,
you serious?
Hey.
Is that the solution, Mike? I mean, are you? Do you back that?
Really?
Do you support that?
So you think what they're doing right now works? Not long
I just
ago.
told
Not
you.
long ago.
You
Utah,
can't do it to
not long ago.
beer.
Not
What?
long ago, the Utah Jazz had a 7-point lead going into the fourth quarter of a game. They sat all their starters for the fourth quarter and ended up losing. I mean, they're intentionally trying to lose.
So you can't give.
Do
You
they
can't.
even sell beer in Utah?
Good point.
That's yeah.
See,
that
now
wouldn't
what are you
work.
going to do?
That wouldn't work.
They'd have to come up with something different there.
For soda? I mean,
yeah.
that no. What you can't.
Shakes.
You can't incentivize
malts.
You can't give people opportunities.
malts.
You can't give people opportunities to have the best draft pick, even in their in their lottery system. Like you got to penalize teams that don't give effort.
But
how? What are the rules? What are the ramifications? What are the consequences? So I don't know. I do like that idea that someone told me last night of, hey, top 20, whoever's the bottom 20 teams, you
Right.
all have the equal amount of odds. So, that would help. But the NBA has to do something. You have teams that are literally, even before the All-Star break,
I know.
that are in tank mode.
But guess
Could you
what?
imagine being a fan and buying season tickets?
Yeah, but guess what? Spurs did that a few years ago.
Well, because
And
it
it worked
pays
out,
off,
and it
right.
worked out. It worked, and so it's worth it. It's worth it.
That's why they have to change the rules.
Yeah.
Hey, join 2015 Denver Bronco greats. Payton,
25 cents?
Well,
Are you
if all of a sudden
serious?
you start losing games, all of a sudden it's dollar beer night
Mike, okay.
at the Memphis Grizzlies.
With 200 people in the stands. Yeah, that's going to really cost them.
Oh,
Oh
it's
man,
dollar beer night. You
they
might-
get fined $500,000 and they don't care.
How many drunkards are going to be at the game if the beers are 26
Stoke,
cents?
Mike, they're going to storm the court because everyone's wasted.
How about 25-cent cigar night? Will that get you fired up? I mean,
look
I don't
at
know what
you
it is.
now.
I'm trying to. Boy, all of a
I'm
sudden
in on
you're
that.
like,
I'm in on that one, by the way.
Stokes not in on beer. That shocks me. Peyton Manning, Emmanuel Sanders, Von Miller, DeMarcus Ware, Aqib Talib, T.J. Ward, Gary Kubiak. They're going to be looking back on their Super Bowl 50 run. Night of Champions is a live show that will feature a panel discussion, football stories, memories, giving all you fans an all-access look at one of the greatest seasons in football history. And Denver Sports 1043, the fan wants you to be there. Enter now at denversport.com/champions for your chance to win a 4-pack of tickets. Up next, we take a look at the latest Nuggets playing with their food win and the Rockies. Warren Schaefer. Get to know this man's name. Put some respect on this man's name. That's next.
Every team's got a tell, and for the Rockies, it's Kyle Freeland. He's the canary in the coal mine. When he's sharp, when he's dealing, when he's got that edge, the Rockies suddenly look alive. But when he's off,
Way out of here!
you feel the whole thing wobble. If Kyle's good, the Rockies are good. It's that simple.
Kyle Freeland is essentially the canary in the coal mine with the Rockies. Like, how are the Rockies doing? That canary's still alive. We're good. We're good enough. You know what I mean? So, yes, I think that Freeland is a bit of the canary in the coal mine there. And when you get quality pitching, hey, this Rocks team can win a little bit more.
Denver Sports 1043. The Fan.
Hey guys, your boy Stink here from my friends at Gravina's Window Center of Littleton. I've been around this community for quite some time, not as long as Gravina's Window Center of Littleton has been doing business here in Colorado the right way, the first time, every time. 50 plus years of serving Colorado with real quality guys, and I trust Gravina's Window Center of Littleton. Right now they're offering 25% off Infinity by Marvin fiberglass window, a window that's 8 times stronger than vinyl, engineered to handle Colorado's sun, wind, and extreme temperature swings. These are windows built for the long-term performance guys that are going to save you money in the long run. You also receive 20% off a James Hardy siding designed to resist hail, fire, moisture, even woodpeckers, guys. 12 months, no interest, no payments. It doesn't get better than that. There's never been a better time to invest wisely in your home. Schedule a free consultation with my friends at Gravina's Window Center of Littleton, 303-794-0490 or at windowsforyourhome.com. Again, Gravina's Window Center of Littleton, 25% off Infinity by Marvin fiberglass windows, 20% off of James Hardy siding, 12 months, no interest, no payments, 303-794-0490 or online at windowsforyourhome.com.
Men, we all know how important sex is in a relationship, both for you and your partner. But erectile dysfunction ruins sex, which can often have serious impacts on your relationship as well. This is Jeff for the Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, and if ED is a problem in your life, you understand the impacts it has on you and the one you love. But I'm here to tell you that ED is a treatable condition, and almost without exception, you can have really good sex again. At the Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, we're experts in treating ED. We've treated tens of thousands of men with protocols that are effective in well over 90% of cases, which means if you're like most guys, good sex will be the norm. You could even last up to an hour or more and bring a level of intimacy for you and your partner that might just astound you both. It's time to have really good sex again, so call us. Just $99 gets you blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. Call 720-440-7900 or go to RockyMountainMen'sClinic.com. We have 5 offices across the Front Range to serve you.
The Colorado Auto Show is coming to town this weekend, April 10th through 12th at the Colorado Convention Center. You can experience and explore whatever drives you. Vehicles for every lifestyle, family adventures, city commutes, luxury escapes, new trucks, cars, SUVs, hybrids from dozens of brands. Whether you're in the market for a new car or just want to see what's hot right now, the Colorado Auto Show has it for you. Discounted admission for seniors and active military. Details on the website at coloradoautoshow.com.
Saturday.
It's time!
2 electric title fights, one night only. Yuri Prohaska versus Carlos Ulberg.
UFC gold will hang in the balance.
And Joshua Ben versus Tatsuro Taira.
This is an unbelievable card.
Stream every fight free with your Paramount Plus subscription. No more pay-per-view. UFC 327, Saturday at 9. Streaming on Paramount Plus.
Your air duct cleaning experts, Ductworks.
Hey guys, Mark Schlereth here for my friends at Ductworks. Spring cleaning isn't just about what you can see, it's about what's hiding behind the scenes. Your ducts collect dust, allergens, debris all winter long. It's one of those places you just don't think about. Ductworks is Colorado's top-rated air duct cleaning company, trusted by thousands of 5-star reviews. They're recommended by more contractors than anyone else. Their complete ventilation cleaning package scrapes and vacuums every inch of your system, removing all the dirt debris that other companies leave behind. Less strain, better airflow, lower energy costs. They'll show you before and after photos so you can actually see the difference. And they clean every line. Nothing gets missed. Before your AC runs all season, make sure the air you're breathing is actually clean. Give them a call at 303-425-0985. That's 303-425-0985. Or visit them at ductworks.com.
303-425-0985.
I'm Rob Wilhite. A car accident can change everything in a moment. For almost 50 years, my firm has gone up against insurers and won over $1 billion for our clients. If you were hit, don't wait. Evidence fades, witnesses disappear, and the insurance companies know that. We move fast, you should too. Call 303-GOOD-LAW or go to willhitewins.com. That's 303-GOOD-LAW or willhitewins.com. We're here for Coloradans when it matters most. The Wilhite Law Firm, Colorado Strong, willhitewins.com.
This segment on 104.3 The Fan is brought to you by Gravely Zero-Turn Commercial Mowers.
Stream Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth, Dover and Cecil, The Drive, and all your favorite shows on the Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan app. Powered by Advanced Tax Solutions. Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan. KKFN and KKFN HD1 Longmont, Denver. Powered by Able Builders. It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth. Conspiracy theories.
Well, in this case, AI got it wrong.
Yeah.
So, hey, maybe Skynet's not taking over anytime soon.
Firm beliefs.
I'm very easily swayed. If you keep talking, I might be at 70 here in about 30 seconds.
And a few sucker punches.
It was the complete motivator for me, the failure thing.
Mark, when did that stop? Not letting your teammates down after you finish playing? Because it seems like it. You let us down a lot.
Oh, man. It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
Good Thursday morning to all of you. We are 1 hour away from Kurt Warner, Hall of Fame quarterback Kurt Warner joining us.
We hope.
We
Mark's
hope.
Previously texting someone over there. Hopefully.
No.
Oh, you're good?
No.
We're still good to go?
As far as I know, yeah. I mean,
I mean, you have a lot riding on this now. You know that, right? I think you did. Am I wrong?
No.
Okay.
Because he texted us last night on the text chain saying, I've got a mystery guest set up. So all last night, I'm like, who's the mystery guest? You and I got in this morning. Who do you think the mystery guest is?
Right.
And it's been revealed to be Kurt Warner, which is going to be awesome because we get to talk with a Hall of Fame quarterback, Bo Nix, Davis Webb, all that kind of stuff. But you had a rough day yesterday, with your good buddy, your, quote, good buddy, Michael Malone, allegedly calling you on the air. We're still skeptical of that.
Mm-hmm.
We still think it was Lisa, and you changed your contact information.
Hey, listen, listen.
But anyway, but you're looking to redeem yourself, and boy, we hope that Kurt Warner is here at 9:00.
Yeah, me too.
You're a little bit snake bit lately. You need a win.
Yeah. No, you know what? Normally I would fight back on that.
Yeah.
But I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that.
So you're feeling some pressure.
I am feeling some pressure.
But all it takes is one. You just got to see the ball. You just got to see the ball go through the hoop, and then all of a sudden,
go through the hoop.
Suddenly now you're back on the game.
Like Aaron Gordon.
You're back.
Just need to feel one 3-pointer go down. The next thing I know, I'm shooting well again.
Exactly.
Everybody
Way back
gets
at
one.
Way back at 6:00, we were talking about the Masters underway, and I made an offhand comment about if I was the commissioner of all sports, I would decree that anybody who's a serious golf fan get a chance to attend the Masters at least once in their life. And that led to other people coming in with other ideas for what they would do if they were a sports commissioner for a day. So we'll get to some of those. Like in this one, he said, the texter said, if I was sports commissioner, I would ban all guaranteed contracts. You play on 1-year deals. You need to earn your next contract. Boy, that would be awesome, wouldn't it? Everybody's playing on a 1-year deal. You want to make a lot? You want to make more money next year? You better go out and perform.
Right.
How better stay healthy.
Right.
Better play through the aches and pains.
How are we holding the organizations accountable? We're just holding the players accountable, right?
Yes, that's what this person wants to do.
Just the players, not the organization.
Just hold the players accountable.
Yeah.
Play for that next contract yearly. Ooh, a lot of people would love that.
Yeah, I don't like that.
No.
Okay.
Well,
I mean, I like the way the NFL is structured. I mean, I like that feeling, that pressure.
The NFL, yeah. The NFL is the closest thing to that.
Right.
Closest thing to that.
Yeah, I think they've done a good job. The guaranteed money has gone up in these contracts, and it's gotten a lot better. So that's a good thing. They're not fully guaranteed. So I think it's a perfect fit.
But you see,
perfect match.
Because I can see this texture, like he's thinking of Chris Bryant. When you write a text like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
How galling is it that a guy like Chris Bryant continues to make $27 million a year for the next 3-4 years? We figured it out.
I can't even think about it.
Sickens you. The Nuggets won their 10th in a row, which incredibly enough is the first 10-game win streak in the Nikola Jokic era. How about that? First time.
That's crazy.
Right?
That is crazy,
all the good
especially
teams.
with Murray and Jokic and the great teams they've had. That is insane.
Here's Jamal Murray reflecting on the streak.
Just weather and storms. There's a few games in there where we could have just rolled over and stuff. But I think guys just staying with it, what we said in the huddle, the way we, we'll have to call a timeout and then come out and have an 8 or 10-2 run. So I think those are really positive where we can just kind of flip the switch and get back to what we do at a high level.
I told you guys they'd play with their food yesterday. I told you not to be upset about it. I have completely come to grips with the idea that for the rest of this season, when this team plays a bad team, they're going to play with their food for a while. And like they did last night, come out in the third quarter and say, all right, we played pickup basketball for the first half. That was fun. Now let's go play NBA basketball here in the third quarter. They outscored them 39-22. Ball game over. It's the NBA.
You were right.
Yeah, I mean, you got a Memphis team that, we haven't heard of hardly any of these guys, and they shot 53s. 50 3-pointers. I mean, they're just chunking it up there. And they were going in. They were going in the first half. So, you run up against that where you had a chance to separate yourself in the second, and all of a sudden, they get on fire, and you got yourself a ball game. But good job putting them away there in the second half. I would like to have seen it a little bit better in the first half, but hey, Good job of putting it away and making it. I don't think Jokic played in the fourth quarter. I think he played. So
didn't need to.
Nope.
Obviously.
And now you got 2 games left here, guys. Okay, what are we thinking? OKC, Friday night. Are they going to play everyone? What do we think?
They clinched.
That's tomorrow night.
Oklahoma City clinched the best record in the NBA last night. So they're
going to be on some type of minutes restriction at best, right?
See, if I'm Oklahoma City, right? If I'm Oklahoma City, I send out my G League team against the Nuggets because you do not want if I'm the Thunder, I don't want to give any reason for the Nuggets to feel better about themselves by beating our best guys.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not even going to make that an opportunity for the Nuggets. So I'm just going to play all our scrubs and let the Nuggets win by 20, and everybody will just agree that there's nothing to be taken from this game. No advantage gained at all.
Yeah, but do you want to rest your guys? So you're going to rest them the last game of the season. I'm sure they have 2 games left, don't they? That's a long time off because then you have the play-in games, and then you start the playoffs. So, do you want to really put your guys on ice for that long?
Well,
I think I'm with Mark. I'd put them on a minute restriction.
Yeah,
now,
even if you play them for a little bit, you play them in the first half or whatever, and then
see, Oklahoma City finishes up Sunday at home against Phoenix. So if I'm Oklahoma City, I don't even send my top 3 or 4 guys. I don't even put them on the plane to Denver. You stay home, and then play 15 minutes against Phoenix on Sunday. Boom, that's it. I don't. You don't see the wisdom in that strategy?
No, I see the wisdom.
You don't. Why give the Nuggets any reason to feel good about beating your best?
I think the Nuggets already. I think the Nuggets already feel like they can.
I think that I agree with you. I completely agree.
So
with
you think if the Nuggets win, all of a sudden they're going to be much more confident than they would be if they didn't play their starter? I don't think it's going to do anything because once you get to playoff, what do we always say? It's different.
Yeah.
Playoff basketball is different. It doesn't matter what you did in the regular season 2 weeks ago. That doesn't even matter.
Plus, I'd look at it and say, do I want my top guys out there playing the Nuggets? And then, competitive game breaks out, and maybe my guys are playing harder than they need to try to beat the Nuggets. I'm just looking at it from the OKC side of things. I see no value whatsoever sending SGA, Chet Holmgren, and my top guys to Denver. None. I see no benefit whatsoever.
Just be careful.
What?
I'm looking at it from the OKC thing, then the Kansas City stuff came from the Mountains, and then the Dallas Stars, and you can get yourself into.
Is that an OKC shirt you have on?
Yeah, you can get yourself to.
Green
I'm
Mountains.
a big fan of
Green Mountain Rams. Let's go Green Mountain.
Be
Just
careful,
saying,
Mike.
be careful.
Yeah,
be careful.
All right. Well,
I do. I think
people understand where I'm coming from.
No, there's a rust factor there, Mike. That's the thing that you're looking at. If you just start sitting guys for so long. Now all of a sudden, you take your foot off the pedal.
Yeah,
and
I
you
think
ease up, and sometimes it's hard to get back going again.
That's true, but I do think you're right. Like they will have a bunch of guys that don't play.
Well, if you're the Nuggets, how do you view these next 2 games?
Oh, we're playing ball. Let's go. The Nuggets.
We got to keep our 3rd seed, right?
Well,
we're probably going to have that. I just win one of the 2. You got it. Yeah, but I'm not. It's not even just that.
Mm-hmm.
This team hasn't been – they're not good enough to coast into the playoffs.
Do you see any value in sending Jokic, Murray, Gordon down to San Antonio for the final regular season game of the year?
Absolutely.
Really?
Oh, a ton of value.
Oh, I see
a
nothing.
Ton of value.
No value. None whatsoever.
Look, let me none again.
None.
Not even. I can't even. Let me try to help you out.
None.
See if you see a little bit.
Right.
Just a little bit.
How many bye weeks did you guys have in Indy?
I don't remember, Mike.
They didn't even kill you, did they?
But
didn't
actually,
help. Right, didn't
they
help.
won 1 Super Bowl.
Right, didn't help, buddy.
Only one.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Didn't help.
That Steeler game.
Do you know
that hurt? Was there a Steeler game?
Now you're pissing me
Wow.
off.
Was there a Steeler game?
Man.
Jerome Bettis?
Jerome had the fumble.
I'm about to cry.
Jerome picked
I'm
it up.
going to look like Jack Nicklaus here in a second. Teeing off. I think I'm shedding a tear. We had a bye in 2012. Here.
Yeah.
How'd that work out? Not good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So, no,
How'd
but
that work out?
Not good, John, unfortunately. No, but hear me out here, Mike. This team, what have we said all year? They've been banged up. They haven't played together, right? And so, man, let's get some momentum going. I want our guys. And now, am I going to play them, 30-something minutes, 38? No, I don't have to do that. But let's go down there and get a sweat, play the first half and try to feel good about ourselves heading into the playoffs. A guy like Aaron Gordon, I'm not playing him, not playing Payton Watson. But everyone else, let's get going. Let's get ready for the playoffs. I just don't like relaxing late in the season. It didn't work out for me, Mike. I don't know if you noticed.
Relaxing one game. That's it. Just one game.
I get it.
Do you think it's important for them to win these the last 2 games?
No. I mean, for the to keep a streak going, yeah. I mean, everyone likes a good winning streak, and you can tie the second longest win streak in franchise history by winning your last 2 games here. But as far as their playoff readiness, they're ready to go now. There's nothing that they have to round into form. They're rounded into form.
With the play-in stuff, how long are they going to be off?
Well, everybody's going to be off. Everybody's going to be off for the week.
I understand that.
But don't you want to be as sharp as possible?
But if everybody's off for the week, yeah, I get that. But you're extending it by 3 or 4 days.
I'm talking about extending it for a day. Have your guys play on Friday, and then
it's not a day
and then take a week off.
It's not a day. Because they'll play. They
wouldn't play. Okay,
Friday. So then it'll be however many days
2 days.
before. 2 days.
2 days. 2 extra days off if you don't play Sunday. 2 extra days off for your top guys. Do you really think? Come on, guys. You really think Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon, Tim Hardaway, all these veteran NBA players? You really think that if they get an extra day or 2 off, it's all of a sudden going to throw them off? I'd rather they get the extra 1 or 2 days off. We always have this argument. And we're going to have it here with probably the Avalanche when they steamroll whoever they play in the first round of the playoffs, and they're going to have a week off. It'll be the inevitable debate. What's more important? What's bigger? Rest versus rust, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what does everybody ultimately agree in the final conclusion? What's more important? Rest. Okay? Mm-hmm. And you'll take a little bit of rust.
I don't agree with that.
Oh, well.
But now, if it was 4 or 5 more days off, now I might be on board with that.
Okay, that's too many.
That's too many? 4 or 5?
4 or 5 more reps is really beneficial for guys like Bo Nix.
Right.
4 or 5 extra days off.
That's too much.
Too much.
Okay.
Too much.
So
it's a fine line. It's a fine line
for guys
from my experience, and Mike brought it up. The bye week has never been good to me. Never been good to me.
Yeah.
It just. And football is different. That's a whole week off late in the season, and we just we weren't the same team after taking that time off for whatever reason. So I just like to. Hey, let's just play ball. I'm not gonna live in my fears of someone getting hurt. I want to keep this thing going.
If there was a sense that this is a team that really they're not firing on all cylinders. Something seems to be missing. Then I'd say, okay, you should play it straight to the end to find that rhythm. But they've won 10 in a row, okay? So they've got some pretty good mojo going right now. So I'm pretty confident that if guys who have carried a huge burden throughout the season will be expected to continue and carry an even bigger burden in the playoffs, like Jokic, Murray, Gordon. An extra day or 2 off.
Good team.
An extra day or 2. Now all of a sudden you're saying the 10-game winning streak is fraudulent. Is that what you're saying?
I'm just saying.
You're saying it's fraudulent.
They've been playing with their food a lot.
You're saying the 10-game winning streak comes with an asterisk.
I'm not ready to say that.
Ooh,
not yet,
that's
Mike.
what I'm hearing.
But maybe.
Stink, what are you hearing?
Maybe.
Well, they haven't played great teams.
Right.
They haven't played great teams down the stretch.
They played one really good team in San Antonio. That was it. And in a lot of these games, they haven't looked good, Mike. They haven't looked good.
So if they beat San Antonio's backups on Sunday, that'll all of a sudden make you feel good.
I just want to keep the momentum going. Right. I just want to keep it going.
I think from an offensive perspective, like Stoke and I both played on the offensive side of the ball, there's a rhythm to playing and to execution that you feel like you gotta stay in rhythm a bit. So, but hey, listen, man, I've won championships both ways. Wild card, keep on playing, or as a guy as a first overall seed.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I know in Baltimore we won I think we were wild card. we played our first game at home, and who did we beat? Oh, we beat the Broncos. Yeah. And then we had to go on the road.
Boy, you always get a little gleam in your eye when you bring that up. You relish telling Broncos country
how much I owned them,
how much you own them.
I did.
Yeah.
That's just a fact. It really is.
By the way, that was an ass whooping.
Yeah,
it was.
I mean, it wasn't.
Who was the quarterback that day? I felt bad for
Gus
him.
Frerotte.
Yeah, I felt bad for Gus Frerotte. Like
and wasn't that after the Broncos had beat you guys up pretty good, like 2 weeks earlier?
That's the Colts.
Oh, Colts.
That was like another playoff.
Quentin
time
Griffin wasn't that Quentin Griffin?
Yeah, we're like 200.
Yeah,
he didn't
like
do it
2
in the
weeks.
playoffs.
Yeah, no.
But so I went on the road. We had to go on the road in the second and third round games there when I was with Baltimore. But I didn't have a then with the Colts we didn't have a bye the year that we won it. So I don't know.
Did you have a bye the year you guys lost it in New Orleans? Were you in that?
No, I wasn't. We wouldn't have lost if I was on that team.
I guess I'm just kind of surprised by your reaction.
Were you on the onside kick? Like, were you on?
No, I would have got it. I would have recovered it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, if I was on that team, I think they cut me. Yeah, they had cut me.
Were you usually on the hands team?
Well, there was no hands team.
There was no hands team because it was a surprise.
No. But for when it came to onside kicks, were you on the hands team?
I mean, what do you think?
Of course he was.
Right. I mean, like, what do you think? Who else are
was-
they going to have
that
on
was
the
the
hands
most-
team if they don't have me on the hands team?
That was the most JV question. What, do you think they had me out there? Jeff Saturday was out there with all his hands taped up.
I mean,
Well, I just did.
what do
I
you
mean,
mean? Who else are they going to put out there? They're not going to put out me.
Well, I mean, who are the other guys? Who are the other receivers?
It doesn't matter.
Well, I mean,
They're not me.
What do you mean they're not you? I mean,
I'm me.
Were you on the hands team with the Colts?
Of course.
Was Marvin Harrison on the hands team?
Of course.
Was Reggie Wayne?
Of course.
Was Dallas Clark?
Of course.
Okay.
Right.
Was Edge?
No.
No.
No, Edge. No, Edge's not.
Did you ever cover any onside kicks? Anybody?
I think so.
Did you?
I think maybe one
or
two. Yeah. No, my worst onside kick experience was we had some. I don't know the situation, but we were playing Jacksonville, I think it was, and they were kicking an onside kick, but they had me in a situation to where if the ball bounced over my head, you just let it go or whatever,
right?
And then I turn and I have to block somebody.
Right.
I looked up, and you know who I had to try to block? Kyle Brady. He's like 6'8", 280, tight end, Penn State.
Right? I remember him, big boy.
Yeah, and that was like one of those one of those things. So it was, that wasn't the highlight.
Back in the day, they'd line up everybody over there, and it was you had a bunch of linebackers and, like you said, tight ends, and their only job. They weren't trying to recover anything. Their only job was to try to blow up the front line, just try to crush dudes.
You talk about collisions.
Yeah,
those were collisions.
Yeah,
I can't think of a more helpless feeling for like somebody like yourself if the ball's coming at you, like here it is, and then it takes that big hop,
right,
and all of a sudden you realize, shoot,
yeah,
I got to block.
Yeah, I'm about to get
destroyed. And
destroyed.
these guys have got like a 10-yard, 15-yard head of steam.
Yeah,
you're just standing there flat-footed.
That was not it wasn't like an honor to be on the hands team. Let me tell you that. That was not usually a fun experience.
Wasn't something you put your hand up and volunteer for.
Right,
no.
I'm not volunteering for that.
No,
it's just a play to get hurt on.
Yeah, they just choose you.
Because it's there's no real reward.
Right, because you're supposed to.
Right, if you recover it,
right, you
just okay, that's cool. Good
it's
job. We won the game.
Yeah,
it's
anticlimactic.
Right,
Yeah.
but you only have a chance to really screw it up.
Exactly.
And be the villain.
Nothing to gain, everything to lose.
Yep.
You know what that is? That's just like playing offensive line.
Right.
Nobody cares if you guys are great. Nobody cares. You give up one sack, and you're a piece of garbage.
See,
that's how it is.
This is the kind of sensitivity that led to last night's text.
Yeah.
No. That's just the way it is.
He was questioning himself and wondering if he's lost his fastball.
Do you think you ought to check in with Kurt?
Yeah, you might want to check in with Kurt Warner.
And just make sure, just reconfirming, because today's a big day for me, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Just making sure.
We're about 35 minutes
back.
away. Just want to make sure you're good to go.
Oh, I'm going to. I'm going to. Yeah, absolutely.
Don't drop the ball on this one, bud. I don't think you'll be able to recover if you do.
No. Listen, if he doesn't show, then I probably won't be in tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah. All I'm just going to say.
And I wouldn't blame you.
No.
The whole rest thing for it's the thing about it is that every other it'd be one thing if the Nuggets would be looking at being the only team that would be off for like a week. But every team that finishes in the top 6 is going to have the same amount of time off. So do you really think an extra day or two is going to make that big a difference in terms of accumulating rust? I just think that it seems like when we get to this stage of the season, you start looking at, your top Nuggets players, your top Avalanche players. Everybody seems to be of the same opinion. Hey, this is a great opportunity to get some guys some rest. And now all of a sudden you're worried about them getting too much rest.
Yeah, they're going to get a ton of rest anyway. I want to stay sharp. And I want to be ready to go when it matters the most. And I think that from my point of view and from my experience, that's the best way to do it. Let's play ball, man. We're going to play them all. And we're going to be ready to go for the playoffs. But, nowadays we want everybody to be well rested, and it hasn't worked out for me.
Point of order. Got this on the text line. Got a few of these, but this is the one that's most to the point. Thanks, Evans, for saying that out loud about Stokley. I was thinking the same thing. He's really starting to tick me off. He may need to write a letter to Broncos country. That you're taking a little bit too much joy reliving those playoff wins over the Broncos. You're starting to upset some people here, okay?
Okay.
Because you do. You can. I see it.
The glimmer.
And those of you watching on DenverSports YouTube, all of a sudden there's like a gleam comes into your eyes. There's this little smirk that comes on your face, and you can hear it in your voice too.
Well, I can't help it if some of my greatest memories in my NFL career happened against the Broncos. Can I help that?
No.
Right. I mean, that's just they got in the way, and
At
lost.
that point, they were the enemy.
Right.
Yeah, but
now you're there.
But some of your greatest moments came as a Bronco.
Orton bumps again to the sideline. Batted up. Oh, God! Stokley down the sideline. Can they catch him? Stokley! Wow! Touchdown! Denver!
Sometimes you need to be reminded.
What that great highlight right there? What did that lead to? 7-win season.
Yeah.
I mean, it's different when you're winning 12 every year.
That is true, but I might need to apologize.
You might.
Sometimes I go too far.
You do go a little bit too far.
No, you don't.
No? Shouldn't apologize, Mark?
No.
Okay, I'm not going to apologize. You're
Yeah.
right. I'm not apologizing. I dominated the Broncos.
It's not your,
we dominated the Broncos, and that's
not
just
your
the way
fault.
it was.
You were great.
Just deal with it, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Up next, what is Vance Joseph's superpower? That's next.
It's going to be the year of Trout.
Deion Sanders held another press conference telling everyone the Buffs are going to be improved this year. And hey, confidence is great. Swagger is the brand. But at some point, the speeches stop mattering and the scoreboard starts talking. Maybe this is the season where it's less about the microphone and more about proving it on the field.
Talk to my man.
I'm done with the talk from Deion Sanders.
Talk to me.
I don't need to hear Deion Sanders talk anymore about how great everything's going to be and how great all his coaches are and how great all his players are.
You yak.
You need results, Deion.
Yak to me.
This is the year, or else it's done.
Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Hey guys, your boy Stink here from my friends at Spine One. Do you live with back pain, neck pain, worry about needing surgery? How about taking all those habit-forming medications? Well, my guys at Spine One specialize in treatments that offer alternatives to major surgery and long-term medication. Here's the best news. You can do what I did. Start your journey toward pain-free today. That's right. They're a phone call away. 303-367-2225. 303-367-BACK for a same-day appointment. Spine One is a complete medical center for spine care. They've got exams, MRIs, physical therapy, and treatment options all in one facility. And their board-certified physicians going to give you treatment options for both nagging and debilitating pain. Guys, I'm telling you what, they changed my life. They can do it for you as well. Suffered with excruciating back pain for decades to the point where I just quit. I just quit playing golf, quit going to the gym. Most importantly, I couldn't sleep through the night. I'd wake up 7-8 times a night. A couple short visits to my guys at Spine One. I was back on the golf course, back in the gym, back, most importantly, sleeping through the night. If this sounds like you, don't live that way any longer. Call them today, 303-367-2225. Start your journey today, 303-367-BACK, or find them online at spineone.com.
Are you looking to find more fairways, hit more greens, and lower your scores? Then it's time for a custom fitting from a Shields certified master fitter. Learning from the world's top fitters at Titleist Performance Institute, Callaway Performance Center, and the Ping Proving Grounds, we have the tools and expertise to match the right clubs to your swing for a more consistent game. Elevate your play today. Visit shields.com/expertfitting to schedule your session.
There's nothing more meaningful you could do for yourself, your family, and friends than finally getting rid of that pain so they can enjoy time with you again, especially heading into vacation season. If you say yes to any of these questions, you are the kind of patient QC Kinetics regenerative treatments help every single day. Do you have consistent joint pain in your knees, hips, shoulders, or back? The pain keeps you from getting a good night's sleep. I'm missing work or saying no to activities that I enjoy. I don't want surgery and a long recovery. I'm at the end of my rope, taking medications every day to just get through. Moment of truth. Did you answer yes to more than one of those questions? Well, today could be your day to turn that corner and finally get relief. QC Kinetics treatments are easy. They're done right there in the office so you can go about your day. The consultation's free, so don't wait. Call today. 303-900-8986. That's 303-900-8986. With locations in Aurora, Superior, Highlands Ranch, and the Springs, it's QC Kinetics.
Most people don't think about their garage door until it stops working. Hi, I'm Tommy Mello, owner of Don's Garage Door Service. A noisy garage door is a cry for help. Most repairs are simple, but if left untreated, they can turn into costly repairs. Your garage door works hard every day, and a little maintenance goes a long way. We fix garage doors fast with quality parts designed to last a lifetime. There's never a good time for your garage door to break, whether you're rushing to work or you're trying to get the kids to school. We know how much you rely on your garage door. That's why we offer same-day repairs, because life doesn't wait, and neither should you. Over 90,000 five-star reviews don't happen by accident. They happen by putting people first. Fixing your garage door is what we do, but making your life easier and your home safer is why we do it. Families trust us because we deliver, and we'd be honored to earn your trust too. From repairs to upgrades, call Don's Garage Door Service today.
Cecil Lammy here for Window Nation. Spring is a great time to open your windows and wait a second, what? Windows won't open? They leak? They're cracked? They need repainting? Again? Getting top quality custom fit windows from Window Nation is easy and affordable. During the More You Buy, the More You Save sale, you could save up to 50% off. Plus, you could get them with 0 interest for 5 years. During uncertain times, one of the best investments you can make is in your home. So visit windownation.com now to book a consultation.
This segment on 104.3 The Fan is brought to you by ROX, Rocks Heating and Air.
Relentless mind games.
Are you trying to get me in an really right now?
Total accountability.
You're always throwing your teammates under the bus. That's just what you do.
And a sprinkle of advanced analytics.
The Boo rating, BOO, which is balls over opponent.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
$30 minutes and counting for Kurt Warner. Can't wait.
Can't wait. Mark's not here.
Well, what
do you think he's scrambling, walking around?
Kurt!
Answer!
Answer the phone, Kurt!
Respond to this text, Kurt. You don't understand what's riding on this. You're not here at 9.
Kurt Warner has no idea. How important he is to Mark's reputation.
Credibility.
Everything is riding on Kurt Warner at 9 o'clock. Oh.
You good?
Are you guys done now?
Oh.
Are you guys done now?
You're moving better. Boy, you look, I mean, seriously, you look like the Tin Man walking in here.
Well,
I mean, 6:55.
It's probably, it's not only the yard work, it's the stress that I'm under.
The stress. Right.
I mean, I can't book a guest. Nobody's responding to me anymore. I mean, it's been, I started thinking about it. It's been a long time since Sean Payton texted me back.
Wow.
Don't worry.
What'd you say?
I don't know. Maybe it's me that only looked at 3 clips.
Right.
Maybe it's not you.
Of someone that grabs 3 clips.
So maybe. So I mean, I'm losing. I just am losing
We got to get your mojo back. We're going to get your mojo back. We're
It
going to
doesn't
get your
take-
mojo back.
look,
Kirk's going to start it, and once you get that momentum going, you're back.
It's like you're in an 0 for 20 batting slump. All you need is like a little broken bat flare to right, just drop it into right field, and boom, you're through, baby.
If I don't get the flare, like if Kirk doesn't show, I'm going to have to get the golden thong.
Yes.
Right.
You have to call Giambi.
Giambi.
That's
no,
right.
you're going to have to call Cecil Lammy.
I will. If I called Giambi, he wouldn't call me back.
Cecil's got an extra pair for you.
I think I'd rather have Jeremy Giambi's thong rather than Cecil's thong. Okay.
Oh, gosh,
yeah.
stop.
Okay.
I will die on this hill.
All right. Oh, darn it! I thought I had you.
What?
Thought I had you there. Now you get it. You didn't get it when I said it. You still don't get it.
Yeah, no, I get it.
No, I don't think you got it.
Of course I got it.
What happened? I was
trying to get him on. Oh, really?
Oh, really? He used the brother.
I used Jeremy Giambi.
Yeah.
Oh, instead of
Jason.
Giambi. Gotcha.
That would have been great. Not as good as on a Friday, but
yeah,
Thursday would have been still good.
At first, it flew over my head, but then I realized.
All right. So John Frischella, who is a, he's kind of one of those self-appointed NFL insiders. Anyway, we're in the list season here in the offseason for the NFL, and he ranked all 32 NFL defensive coordinators. Now, I did this game with Stoke earlier.
Right.
He did not win. So I'll ask you, where do you think he had VJ ranked?
Number 1.
Mark listens to the show though sometimes when he's driving in. He probably heard us talk about it, or he probably you gotta preface your question. I think that's the right way to say it. Your question with, "Hey, Mark, did you hear us talk about this earlier, or have you seen the article?"
Yeah, I saw it. I saw the article.
See, Mike. See, you're not doing a good job.
To admit that
you're not doing a good job, buddy.
I'm not lying to you guys.
Right.
I'm just giving you the
He
straight.
lied to us yesterday. He's not going to lie to us again today.
True.
He
You can't do it 2 days
Malone,
in a row.
right?
Yeah, you're right. Good point. You're right. Did you
Sorry,
change the contact information back to Lisa?
So you won't get it confused.
No, I'm going to have 14 people named Mike Malone calling me.
It's like, oh, again. Hey, got to go, guys. Hey, coach.
Kid's got balls, man.
Oh, no, it's Lisa.
Oh, shoot.
Never mind.
Hey, coach. Dad, it's Avery. What do you
Exactly.
Oh, my God.
Every person in my phone right now is Mike Malone.
That's right.
It's just whoever calls me calls me.
Oh, man. So, speaking of Cecil Lamb, I'm going to steal one of his lines. I love this. What is Vance Joseph's superpower that makes him the number one defensive coordinator? And by the way, remember, he finished second in the NFL honors assistant of the year to he who shall not be named, who's
do their job.
who's an offensive guy. So in theory, he was clearly the number one defensive assistant. So what's VJ's superpower?
That's a great. I mean, it's a great question. He's not tall. I think there's a couple things. I think everybody I've talked to when VJ was, either here or when VJ was in Arizona being the defensive coordinator, is connectivity, like relationship and connectivity with the guys that he coaches. And then he does a really good job of, based on your motions, based on your game planning, changing from zone looks to man-to-man looks, like motioning across where you're getting a man-to-man look and falling out and playing zone underneath it and things, following a motion. So from a confusion standpoint, it's really hard on offense, but his guys just executed exceptionally well. So, and he's a guy that brings pressure on a consistent basis. He's going to pressure you in certain situations, but he is going to, he's going to constantly be playing kind of offense on the defensive side of the ball, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, he's not scared, big moments to bring the heat. We saw that, we mentioned earlier, against Buffalo on that interception / no catch. And I think he relates well to his players and who he has, and he uses them to their strengths, at a very high level when it comes to putting them in a position to be successful, depending on the personnel that he has. And you can tell, like, he does relate well to the guys. All the guys love playing defense for him.
So we're watching this run it back. Sorry, Sean, it is. This run it back offseason, and clearly they value what they had last year and want to bring back as much of that as they can.
Mm-hmm.
So how much of a loss would it have been? Try to quantify it in some way for everybody out there had they lost Vance to a head coaching job and had to turn the defense over to somebody else. Let's say he leaves, and instead of Jim Leonard leaving, they keep Jim Leonard and make him the defensive coordinator, for example. How big of a loss would Vance Joseph have been?
Well, I think it'd be a huge loss. I mean, you know as a player those things happen, but I think it would be a huge loss. And I think that again, that connection he's got with his players, and that feel that he has. That feel that when to call something, when to be aggressive, when to play, when to drop out and play zone, to do all the things that he does as a coordinator, he's pretty dialed in. And, obviously, you think about how remarkable they were in the number of sacks and the pressures they got and still not being able to create turnovers. And you add that in, and it would have been one of the great defensive performances of all time.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to get the turnovers this year, and it would have been a big loss. I mean, they've had a lot of success with him, calling the defense and running that side of the football. So I don't know what, anybody else, a new guy's going to bring when they come in. I mean, let's not take that for granted.
Right.
Is kind of where I'm at.
So when I say quantify it, and I know this is difficult, but just take a swing at it. There are no wrong answers. But they gave up 18 points per game last year. If all of a sudden Vance Joseph is walking out that door and somebody else is taking over this defense, what do you think the number goes to, or stays at, or improves by? Can you put it? Can you put
20.2?
I don't know. Guys,
let's just go to break. That's a terrible question.
How's that a terrible question? Wait a minute.
20.2.
No. What if the offense all of a sudden starts scoring 27 points a game?
What if the offense starts turning it over left and right? Yeah. I mean, come on.
It's just a bad question.
We got Kurt Warner coming up.
There's no way you can measure.
I'm trying to be positive about Kurt and can't wait for him.
Unbelievable. You go on and on. You go on and on and on about how important Vance Joseph is, and I ask you guys a simple question. Try to lay it out for fans as to what it would mean if you lose him and you can't answer the question.
Bad way to finish a segment.
You guys, it really was.
I apologize to all our great loyal listeners.
He gave up 18 points. If Vance Joseph were to leave, and if my
what's
aunt
his
had
value?
balls, she'd be my uncle. And I mean, what do we do?
My goodness.
Chaos.
Chaos.
Chaos. That is awesome. Thank you, Sean.
Evans, you need to get out of this.
No, I don't. No,
Turn
you
the
guys.
page.
No, you guys had a strong segment until you lost steam.
We're behind.
Playoff season's upon us. We want to help you get ready with some new gear for your favorite team. No, this promo will be shorter than other promos. Enter for your chance to win a daily $50 Dick's Sporting Goods gift card and a possible grand prize of $1,000. All you have to do is listen for the keyword every hour between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. and text it to 303-713-1043 before that hour ends. More keywords you enter, the more chances you have to win. For more information and complete rules, visit DenverSports.com/keyword. Up next, what would you change in sports if you were commissioner for a day? That's next.
Get ready, Broncos country. This is the event you've been waiting for. Join Peyton Manning, Emmanuel Sanders, Von Miller, DeMarcus Ware, Aqib Talib, TJ Ward, and Coach Gary Kubiak as they reunite to relive their legendary Super Bowl 50 run. It's Night of Champions, a live, unforgettable show packed with stories, memories, and a behind-the-scenes look at one of the greatest seasons in NFL history. And Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan wants you to be there. Enter now for your chance to win a 4-pack of tickets at DenverSports.com/champions. Don't miss this once-in-a-lifetime night with the heroes of Super Bowl 50.
Warning letters, threats of fines, or worse, getting targeted by the IRS is no picnic. Get the IRS off your back and get back in the system with the help of Advanced Tax Solutions, a local IRS solution and tax debt relief company with over 50 years of experience. Tax levies, tax debt, back taxes, A lot of times, it's honest mistakes or just not knowing that you've fallen behind. Unfortunately, the IRS, they're not too forgiving. However, they do want to make a deal with you. They're open to a resolution, open to negotiating a compromise. That's where Todd Whalen and Advanced Tax Solutions comes in. This is what he's been doing for over 30 years, armed with every degree and certification possible, possessing all the latest knowledge of the federal tax code, along with every Colorado statute and loophole, right down to being registered to battle the IRS in tax court where he's never lost. Todd Whalen and Advanced Tax Solutions, who you want by your side taking on the IRS. So call today before that tax deadline really gets tight. Call 303-753-6040 and at advancedtaxsolutions.com.
On top of home and auto, Progressive protects your boat, RV, and motorcycle so you can explore the unknown.
Actually, we just take the RV to the same campground every year.
Well, maybe you can catch your own dinner on your boat.
Oh, we can actually get pizza delivered there from this brick oven place we love.
Will you at least try a new topping?
Honestly, probably not. We kind of have a go-to order.
Fine. Just bundle home or auto insurance with your outdoor vehicles with Progressive and stay protected when you go, I guess, where you've gone before. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states or situations.
Pump up the volume.
Business moves fast. Orders roll in, deadlines close in. When you ship with USPS Ground Advantage, you can keep up with confidence. Every package stays in our secure network from dock to door. And with nationwide reach, dependable tracking, and upfront affordable pricing, you get built-in peace of mind. You run the business. We run the routes. Visit USPS.com/Ground Advantage to learn more.
Driving fun and excitement are at the Colorado Auto Show.
From family SUVs to high-end luxury and sports cars.
Hybrid innovation to trucks and off-road.
Friday through Sunday, Colorado Convention Center.
ColoradoAutoShow.com.
Saturday.
It's time!
2 electric title fights, one night only. Yuri Prohaska versus Carlos Ulberg.
UFC gold will hang in the balance.
And Joshua Van versus Tatsuro Taira.
This is an unbelievable card.
Stream every fight free with your Paramount Plus subscription. No more pay-per-view. UFC 327, Saturday at 9. Streaming on Paramount Plus.
What's going on, everybody? Philip Lindsay here. And I've learned to grind through injuries and keep moving forward. But now that grind is becoming a breakdown. If you're ignoring joint pain, you're just waiting for a surgery you don't want. At Regenerex, they use your body's own biology, like stem cells, PRP, shockwave therapy, to repair the damage and get you back in the game. They focus on regenerating the joints, not just masking the symptoms. So you need to give my guys over at Regenerex a call today and schedule a free consultation. The number is 303-630-9770 or visit regenerex.co.
If you don't care about saving 50% off your wireless bill for the same 5G coverage the big guys are charging a fortune for, maybe you care about keeping jobs in America. Pure Talk does. They've pledged to run their entire operation from this country, including all their customer service. Or maybe you care about our nation's veterans. Pure Talk does. They've donated hundreds of thousands of dollars to America's Warrior Partnership, a fantastic organization working hard to prevent veteran suicide. Or maybe you care about closing America's skills gap. Pure Talk does. They're a proud supporter of MicroWorks. They're helping my foundation train the next generation of skilled workers. Don't get me wrong. Saving money's great, and you'll save plenty with Pure Talk. But if you want to be in business with people who share your values, dial pound 250. Say micro, and switch to an American wireless company that actually stands for something. Pure Talk.
I'm Rob Wilhite. For almost 50 years, Colorado has trusted the Wilhite Law Firm after serious car accidents. With over $1 billion recovered, we know how to win for our community. Injured? Call 303-GOOD-LAW or visit WilhiteWins.com. That's WilhiteWins.com.
The Chase Ink Business Premier Card is made for people who make things happen, like me. I'm Sam, founder and CEO of Manifest, a product design company that makes everyday products designed smarter. I get 2.5% cash back on purchases of $5,000 or more, plus unlimited 2% cash back on all other purchases, which helps us make more smart ideas into a brilliant reality.
The Ink Business Premier Card. Chase for business. Make more of what's yours. Real business owner compensated for their participation. Cards issued by JP Morgan Chase Bank. NA member FDIC. Subject to credit approval. Terms apply.
This segment on 104.3 The Fan is brought to you by 5280 Exteriors, the altitude of quality.
Listen up, Denver. This hour's keyword is stick. STICK. Text STICK to 303-713-1043 right now, and you could win a $50 Dick's Sporting Goods gift card and qualify for the $1,000 grand prize. That's STICK to 303-713-1043.
By texting, you agree to receive an automated marketing message from Denver Sports 1043 The Fan. Message and data rates may apply. For complete rules or to enter the keyword online, visit www.denversports.com/keyword.
Candy shaming. I don't know how anybody can eat that. Black licorice? Ugh. Ugh. Gross.
Fact checking.
I think we have another candidate for the Mike Evans big board of BS.
No way.
In the spirit of giving.
Mike is getting an almost new but slightly used snowblower.
Oh, is that his compensation, Mark?
No, that's just out of the goodness of my heart, Stoke.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 1043 The Fan.
Still can't believe I only got to use that once. And it really didn't even count. It was like a 4-inch dusting.
Yeah, like dusting.
No self-respecting person uses a snowblower for 4 inches of snow.
Yeah.
So I did it just because I was like desperate to use it.
Yeah.
You know?
What are you going to do?
Very anticlimactic. Hopefully next year's different. So in honor of decreeing earlier in the show that if I was commissioner of sports for a day, I would say that every golf fan gets a chance to go to the Masters at least once. Asked for listeners to come up with theirs. Kevin in Castle Rock. If I was commissioner for a day, I would ban Evans from ever saying play with their food again. That's all he said over the last couple of days. Evans, come up with a new phrase. I have used that a lot with the Nuggets of late.
And then you got me doing it now.
Yes.
What else can we use?
Yeah, what's
like
better?
Like a cat playing with a half-dead mouse. Like on the porch, you ever seen a cat kind of battling around?
That's not bad.
I mean,
wait, what?
So the idea of playing with your food, like the Nuggets play with their food.
Have you ever seen it?
I've seen it, but how does that? How are we going to say that?
I just
like
did.
the Nuggets are playing like a cat trying to play with a dead mouse.
Half dead mouse.
Yeah, it doesn't flow.
Right.
Well, no, it's
Playing
not
with
going
their
to flow.
food flows.
I'm just trying to give you an alternative, Mike, because
but
you're the one stuck on the half. You're the one that's stuck on the.
I am stuck on it right now,
food.
but I do like that because that's kind. When you're
Right.
you probably did it when you were a kid or your kids do it. You're like, come on, eat your vegetables. Or that kind of-
move it
and
around.
they're moving it around
Right.
the plate. They're playing with their food before they get serious about actually doing
Right.
it. That's what the Nuggets have been doing against some of these opponents. They've been playing with their food for a half or 3/4. So that's. But I'm open to a new phrase. But I like playing with my food. I like them playing with their food. So
Well, if they stop doing it so much,
right? Maybe
then we wouldn't be talking about it
exactly, Kevin in
so
Castle
much.
Rock. Why don't you put more onus on the Nuggets instead of me?
Blame the Nuggets,
not me,
not Mike.
Let's see. Here's another one. This one's good. This is from Dennis in Green Mountain. If I was commissioner for the day, I would let Stink avoid calling NFC South games for at least 2 seasons. Hasn't he suffered enough?
It's a good point. Thank you, Dennis. Thank you.
Time to go to the AFC South.
What?
I did some AFC South too. I did a bunch of Jacksonville
Titans.
Did some Titans.
Bucks. Not Bucks. Titans. Colts. Texans.
I did a bunch of Texans games. I did 2 or 3 Texans games this year. Remember they rushed for 100 yards once.
Never forget it.
Yeah. How can we forget that?
We were talking about either putting a statue or maybe a plaque where you talk to the offensive line. There's just probably a plaque in the ground right there.
Right. Yeah.
In the indoor and just put it right there. This is where Mark Schlereth gave the speech.
The speech
Part 2.
2.
Yes.
Part
Exactly.
deux.
Part 2.
So we got Kurt Warner going to join us here coming up in about 8 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so hey, hit us up, RamosLaw.com text line if you got any questions you want us to ask Kurt about Bo or Davis Webb or Sean. 303-713-1043.
Stoke is right. Nuggets winning streak doesn't look that impressive when you look at who they've beaten. So we're going to do that now?
What do you mean?
Didn't we just do that during the Broncos season? Didn't we just get done with a full season of defending the Broncos for who they beat?
Right. And now the Broncos are
And
third, are like by Vegas odds, they're the third favorite in their own division after winning it at 14-3.
Well, but they also played all those supposed weak sisters, and where did they end up? They ended up in the AFC Championship game and would have been in the Super Bowl if their quarterback didn't get hurt.
Well, okay,
so how much
here's the difference. Okay, you're comparing basketball to football. Let's not do that. But what I will do is I'll say you look at the schedule, and okay, you can bring up that the Broncos beat some, didn't have the toughest schedule, but when you get into the basketball season and half the teams are tanking, that's totally different. If you're playing teams that are actively trying to lose, that's like us playing the Chiefs 2 years ago in the last game of the season. The Chiefs don't play anybody. I mean,
you don't count that.
They played Utah. They played. You look at these teams that they played, and some of these teams aren't even trying. They're not even trying to win. So yeah, I think I think it's fair to bring it up, Mike.
So there's the Nuggets have won 10 in a row, and yet when it comes to your confidence in the playoffs, you're still not sure.
I'm not very confident.
How many games will the Nuggets win in a row if Vance Joseph left the Broncos defense?
Kurt Warner joins us next. Boy, he better join us next.
Remember when half the city was ready to ship Cam Johnson to the moon because he started slow? Yeah, not Zach By. Zach said chill. Maybe let the guy play basketball first. And now Cam's cooking. And all those early overreactions? Aging like milk. Zach didn't just stay patient. He stayed correct.
Where are the people? Where are the people?
Man, why are you looking at me?
I'll turn my head.
Why are you looking at me?
Where are the people that wanted to run Cam Johnson out of this town 2 months into the season? And OYZB. Like an owl.
Why are you talking to third person?
Hey, I told everyone to relax, did I not? I said we got a sample size of a career here.
Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Hey guys, boy Stink here. Recently talking to my buddy Troy Hansford about the housing market. Told me that over this last couple of years, it's gone from the hottest it's ever been to prices declining. Something people haven't seen here in Denver, Colorado in quite some time. So if you're thinking about selling your house for any reason, now might be the time to sell it. Still get top dollar. Believe it or not, my buddy Troy's still offering his $5,000 guarantee. What is it, you ask? Well, if he can't sell your house at the price you guys agree upon, plus the timeline that you guys agree upon, he's going to scratch you a check for $5,000. He makes that offer. Come on, nobody else does. But he makes that offer because he continues to spend money marketing his listings. Has about 100 families right now approved and ready to buy. If you have a house, Troy probably has the perfect buyer for you right now, waiting for you to pick up the phone and to call him at 720-900-4433. And if for any reason you need to sell right away, Troy can buy your house, all cash, and he can close in as little as 7 days. Call Troy, get your home sold for the most money, 720-900-4433. That's 720-900-4433. Troy Hansford of RE/MAX Professionals, Colorado licensed broker. Some restrictions do apply. Want to sell your house? Then call my buddy Troy, 720-900-4433.
Low testosterone can be a real problem for many men. It causes poor sleep patterns, decreased energy, low sex drive, and it makes it really hard to stay in shape. And as we all know, a healthy body is very important to our overall health and well-being. This is Jeff for the Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, and if some or all of these symptoms sound like you, we can likely help you be done with low T. We can also help you lose weight, support your metabolism, improve your gains in the gym, and more with our new targeted body composition plans featuring GH peptides, NAD+, GLP-1s, PDA, and more. Our low T protocols, applied in conjunction with our body composition plans, will help most men see real improvements, true weight loss, higher energy, improved sleep, stronger workouts, and a renewed sex drive as well. Your initial visit is just $99 and includes blood work and a medical consult. And if you start on treatment the same day, your visit is free. Call 720-440-7900 or go to RockyMountainMen'sClinic.com.
Featured therapies are compounded and have not been evaluated nor approved by the FDA. Provider prescription required. See website for details.
You can't always predict what's next, but you can be ready for it in a BMW SUV. The performance-driven X1 comes built for every journey, while the X3's sporty design and innovative technology keep your drive connected. The X5 blends performance with a commanding presence, or make it even bigger with 3 rows of luxurious seating in the X7. For every road, there's an X built to drive it. BMW, the ultimate driving machine.
Gebhardt BMW, your trusted family dealer since 1975.
Hey guys, your boy Stink here from my friends at Colorado Fat Loss. They reached out to me about 5.5 weeks ago or so, and asked me if I'd be willing to try out their program. And listen, if you're thinking about GLP-1 injections, think about all the thousands of dollars a year it's going to cost you. Plus, most of the time, the weight comes back once you stop. And I'm telling you, Colorado Fat Loss, they are different. They are a doctor-developed program that helps men and women lose 20 to 40 pounds in just 60 days, safe and naturally, no injections, no synthetic hormones, no long-term dependence. Instead, they use real food to reset your metabolism, control your hunger and cravings naturally, and get your body to get into fat-burning mode. And I'm telling you what, it flat works. They reached out to me 5.5 weeks ago. I'm down 25-plus pounds right now as we speak, and it's been easy. And I love the fact that everything you get is right there from the grocery store. You're not waiting on a box of food that you got to add water to and heat up in the microwave. It's real food that is going to help you reset your metabolism, control your hunger, and burn that fat. Right now, you can get a free phone consultation. All you have to do is reach out to them at coloradofatloss.com. That's coloradofatloss.com. If you want safe, affordable, and sustainable alternatives to weight loss injections, call them now or reach out to them now at coloradofatloss.com.
At Common Spirit Health, we don't just see a cancer diagnosis. We see you, and you don't have to do this alone. We believe you should be surrounded by your people, so you can keep them close while you get care close to home. Supported by our care team from diagnosis to treatment and beyond, and strengthened by treatment tailored to you. Because there's no one-size-fits-all approach to cancer care. Find cancer care with human kindness close to you at mountain.commonspirit.org.
Soda weight loss is state of the art. You've heard me say that for years and years now. Why? Because it's so true. And SodaDietNutrition.com is the website you need to go to, or call them up, 1-866-800-SODA. Listen, I lost 60 pounds a few years ago with SodaDietNutrition.com, and I'm never going back. Haven't gained the weight back. Why? Because I know how to eat, what to eat, and when to eat. All thanks to my friends at Soda Weight Loss. Soda Diet and Nutrition. You can join Soda for a short time to have results that last a lifetime. Join now, and your partner joins free. It's two people with real accountability for the price of one. Online, SodaDietNutrition.com, or call them up, 1-866-800-SODA. And just having that real nutritionist, having that program in place to help you lose the weight, it means everything. And right now, when your partner can join for free, with you get two people, real accountability, the price of one, it's a no-brainer. SodaDietNutrition.com is where you need to go. Soda Diet Nutrition, they're state of the art.
For victims of drunk and drug driving, your grief is unique, but you are not alone. You always have a place at MAD. Call the 24-hour victim helpline at 877-MAD-HELP or visit mad.org.
KKFN and KKFN HD1, Longmont, Denver. Powered by Able Builders, it's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth.
Denver Sports Snapshot.
Tomorrow on 104.3 HD3, TU Hockey skates with Michigan, with pregame starting at 6.
Presented by Gebhardt BMW, your trusted family dealer since 1975.
Imperfect analogies.
But Mark is not inferring that Bo Nix is a serial killer.
Poor communication.
Normally your phone by this time of the day, you haven't had it on a charger in 3 days. It's somewhere buried in a bag.
And emotional outbursts.
It would have been magical. And I would have gave the bird to Payton and down the sideline, give him the double bird as I'm running by him. Yeah, take this! You missed me!
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
Just after 9 o'clock here on this Thursday morning, and a pleasure to welcome to the program Stink Delivers, an FOS, a friend of Stink. We were beginning to wonder if Stink had been canceled by all his friends, but
it's all those games I do in the NFC South. Nobody wants to talk to me anymore.
Kurt Warner has stayed loyal to his man Stink. Hall of Famer Kurt Warner joins us now. Good morning, Kurt. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How you guys doing?
We're doing good, Kurt. Man, it's it's all Broncos town. 14-3 this year. We saw the play of Bo Nix continue to get better and better and better. And one of the reasons we want to bring you on is just Bo Nix. What are you expecting from him? What have you seen from him? And what are your expectations moving forward for Bo Nix in year 3?
Well, I think, exceeded all expectations just in terms of his play and really the team's play. I don't know if anybody really expected them to be in the playoffs the last 2 years, as you said, the number one seed this past year. Obviously, the unfortunate injury that he suffered, but I love what I've seen over 2 years. When I look at Bo, he's a playmaker. He's a guy that doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He's a guy that can make every throw, which I know was kind of one of the questions coming out of college. Could he make all the different throws? I thought he did more in college than anybody that was coming out that year, just in terms of what they asked him to do offensively. You've seen that translate. I think Coach Payton has done a great job of bringing him along in terms of making some things simpler for him early stages, early in games, and then allowing him to free up and play. There's one area for me with Bo that I want to see him grow is just his patience in the pocket. I actually was talking to him. We covered a game of theirs last year and just asked him a little bit about that. And he said, the one thing about him is he feels like he's more comfortable when his feet are moving. And you can see that when he's playing in the pocket and hit that back foot, all of a sudden he's starting to move when he doesn't really have to. I'd love to see him be a little bit more patient there. And it was funny, guys. I talked to Sean Payton and I said, okay, talk to me about this a little bit. And he compared him to Drew Brees. And he said, when I had Drew Brees, what I would do in those situations is, man, last play, he referred to basketball, point guards. He said, the last play, if I had Drew Brees, I'm calling a timeout. I'm setting it up. Drew's going to go out there and execute it perfectly. If I've got Bo Nix, I'm not calling a timeout. I'm putting the ball in his hands and I'm letting him move where he feels comfortable and then make a play to finish it. And that's kind of how he plays. But I would just love to see a little bit more patience in the pocket, because I think there's opportunities that are out there that he misses because he starts to move a little bit too early.
Hall of Famer Kurt Warner joining us here. Kurt, talk about from a quarterback's perspective. Bo's going to have a new play caller this year. It was his quarterback, Coach Davis Webb. Now he's taking over play calling. Talk about that relationship between an offensive coordinator and your quarterback compared to a quarterback coach and your quarterback. Now the guy being your offensive coordinator. What are those dynamics like for a quarterback?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is, the terminology and stuff. You have to assume everything is going to stay the same, being that Davis had been there and been in this offense. So that's the plus. The other thing it really comes down to, and I've always really believed this, is that whoever the play caller is, you hope that they see the game like the quarterback sees the game. Is that we don't always see the game or kind of, we can draw up a play, but the way a coach or a play designer sees it, as opposed to the way a quarterback sees it, can be different. So what you're always trying to find is that guy that calls the plays, designs plays, and sees it very similar to Bo sees it. And I wonder if part of that was this process, is that, it's hard to believe that Sean Payton's going to give up play calling, as great as he's been at play calling over the years, but you have to believe that there's some sort of comfort level there with Davis and Bo that allowed Sean to feel comfortable stepping back and letting them do this. But that's, to me, the biggest thing, is that when you can see eye to eye and understand why and how plays are being called, it allows you to free up and have the confidence to be successful. When you're out there in the huddle, the play comes in, hey, I know exactly what we're doing. I know exactly why he's calling this. And so that rapport is going to be huge, but obviously they've been together. And I just have to believe that there's something special there and why Coach Payton made that move.
Kurt, you talked about Sean Payton and how good a play caller he's been. What do you think that dynamic's going to be like with Sean Payton stepping away from the play calling? Do you think he'll be chomping at the bit? You think he'll be in Davis Webb's ear? What do you think is going to happen there in regards to Sean Payton? They have an offensive game where it's not really going well. How hard is that going to be for Sean Payton?
I think it's going to be really difficult. I've been around so many coaches that, they come into the league and they're a coordinator and they're calling plays and they're heavily involved in every aspect of that. Then they become a head coach and they have to deal with all this other stuff. And they get frustrated because they don't get a chance to do what they love to do. What's been a part of their DNA forever. And now they're just becoming a head coach and they're sitting back and watching everything else. And I know that's really, really hard. But I don't know how that dynamic works, because when you're a play caller, you got to think a couple plays ahead. You've got to have a plan in place as you're, moving down the field. Hey, this is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm setting up. So it's really hard for somebody to come in and go, hey, why don't you call this play right here? And so, I think there has to be freedom for Davis Webb to do what he sees fit in a situation, and really hard for Sean Payton to be able to jump in just periodically throughout drives. I mean, I'm sure they'll talk. I'm sure there'll be communication because Sean is so good at it. But I think that's going to be a really tough thing for him to really step fully back because he's so good and he's got such a mind for that part of it. And I'm sure he's going to be playing these drives out in his head. Oh, this is what I would do. This is what I would do. So I think that'll be a tough dynamic, especially in the short term.
Kurt Warner joining us here. Thanks for joining us, Kurt. You talked about Bo's feet, trying to be more patient in the pocket. Is that something that Bo can work on in the offseason, or does that just happen when he becomes more comfortable?
No, I mean, I think it's definitely something you can work on. The one benefit for Bo that I didn't mention earlier is he's one of the best throwers on the run, I think, in the NFL. And so where he feels more comfortable on the move, he's also very good at making those kinds of throws on the move. So I understand, why that comfort level and what he does well, he can have success doing that. The biggest thing is you just never want to miss opportunities, right? You don't get a lot of opportunities to get shots down the field or to have guys, pop open, early in a play. You never want to miss those opportunities. And that's kind of what I felt with Denver is they missed some big opportunities, down the field, some shots down the field that can be difference-making plays because of a little bit of that impatience. So, yeah, I think you can definitely work on it. You focus on it. You force Bo, hey, there's no moving on this play. We're going to practice, and you've got to play in structure. You got to stay in the pocket, and you want to get him more comfortable with that. The hard part is you don't want to take the other part away because he is good at it, and he makes a lot of plays getting back and taking off and running or on the move. But you got to find that balance because, when you're playing against the best teams in the league and you push for the championships, which I think a lot of people feel they can, you just can't miss opportunities that are out there in front of you. And I just think there's been a few too many of those through his first couple of years.
Hey, Kurt, last one for me. What'd you make of the trade for Jalen Waddle, and what kind of addition is that for the Broncos offense?
I really like the addition, because you have Cortland, who I think is a really good receiver, but doesn't have, kind of that breakaway speed, that big play ability. He's that consistent guy that Bo has a great feel with. And so now you bring in Jalen, who gives you that dynamic. Now, I'm not sure Jalen is the number one, meaning, you could just place him out, as an X receiver and expect him to win in every situation. But I think they're going to be able to use those guys in complementary fashion. They're going to be able to use Jalen, design those big plays and those big play opportunities for him, which they haven't really haven't had that guy. And so I love that part of it, the ability to be able to mix and match those two guys, how they utilize those two guys together. One is a downfield guy, another is a more possession, big body type guy. But I think it's they needed that. They needed that guy that could take the top off, could stretch the defense or make, big play, one play touchdown type stuff. So I really like the move for them, and I thought it was something they really needed.
All right, before we let Hall of Famer Kurt Warner go, you have so many great memories from your Hall of Fame career. I'm just kind of curious, where does appearing on Celebrity Wheel of Fortune in 2005 with Brandon Stokley rank?
I mean, that was good times back then. Good times. Wheel of Fortune was always a great time, Stokes. So it was fond memories of that. Fond memories.
Well said,
Yes.
Kurt. Thanks for joining us, buddy.
Thanks, Kurt.
You got it, guys. Talk to you guys soon.
Kurt Warner, Hall of Famer. Great stuff there. Great perspective on Bo Nix, Davis Webb, Sean Payton. Hopefully you all enjoyed that. That was high-level stuff right there. Coming up next, the Nuggets have done something that has never been done before in Nikola Jokic's career. We'll celebrate it next.
The Avalanche just clinched the top seed in the West. But here's the twist. They've been absolute killers on the road. So now the question is simple. Is home ice advantage actually overrated? If the Avs are this good anywhere, maybe the playoffs come down to the team not in the building.
You always want to have home ice, especially in a Game 7. I think it matters the most. But are the Avs even a better bet on the road? They have more road wins this season than they have at home. They have the best road record in the NHL. They're currently tied for the most road wins in a season, franchise best, with 26. And they're currently on a 5-game road win streak, and they're 11-1 in their last 12 road games. So how big a deal is it that they just wrapped up home ice?
Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
One day can reverse that receding hairline. One day can erase that expanding bald spot. One day can bring new life to your thinning hair. One day is all it takes with Advanced Hair Restoration. Your own natural hair begins to regrow immediately. It's even guaranteed to grow. All you do is say how much hair and where, and Advanced Hair does the rest. No gimmicks, no magic. Just real science, along with legendary Dr. Tanya Pauls and her all-star team. Trust me, that one day with Advanced Hair Restoration, the memories and results, they last a long, long time. I know because I had this done with Dr. Pauls over 20 years ago. Everything about it is true. How easy it is, how quickly the hair starts growing back, and how it continues to grow, guaranteed. One day can get you your hair back. For a limited time, get a free consultation, 250 free hair grafts, $250 off. Just call 720-459-HAIR and at advancedhair.com. That's advancedhair.com.
What's up, cousin?
I want a new phone. Have you seen any good deals?
Everyone has free phones, but when I switched to T-Mobile, I got more value and so much more.
Like streaming included.
And travel benefits.
And the best part? The price of your talk, text, and data is guaranteed for 5 years.
Get more benefits and more value. At T-Mobile, families save and get a 5-year price guarantee. Switch now at T-Mobile.com. Qualifying plan requires price guarantee on talk, text, and data. Exclusions like taxes and fees apply. See T-Mobile.com.
Hey, what's happening? Stoker from my friends at Roller Auction, leader in Colorado auctions for over 50 years. And what a week it's been. Some great auctions that ended this week, but don't worry, got more that are coming up. Got another one that's ended today at 2 o'clock. All you got to do is go to rollerauction.com to get logged in, to get signed up. It's free, it's easy, it's open to the public. Best part about it is you're going to get some great deals on great items. Got a factory return, home goods, and electronics and general merchandise auction that will be ending at 2 o'clock today. Over 840 items in that auction. Got some really cool, unique items. Got some gaming desktops. How about a massage chair with the tablet? That thing is awesome. I need myself one of those. They got some Pac-Man Arcade 1-Up games, Bluetooth speakers, washer, dryers. They have sinks. How about an Ego Power Pole saw? Got a couple of those. Got a Porter Cable 20-volt 6-piece toolkit. Some really awesome tools right there. Got some Bose headphones. Might need to get that from Mark Schlereth. He needs some new headphones. This is what I love about Roller Auction, is they're always updating and adding new auctions every single week. Don't forget today, ending at 2 o'clock, factory return home goods auction that will be ending. Go see it all and get yourself one of those great deals only at rollerauction.com. That's rollerauction.com.
Saturday. It's time! 2 electric title fights, one night only. Yuri Prohaska versus Carlos Ulberg.
UFC gold will hang in the balance.
And Joshua Ben versus Tatsuro Taira.
This is an unbelievable card.
Stream every fight free with your Paramount Plus subscription. No more pay-per-view. UFC 327, Saturday at 9. Streaming on Paramount Plus.
Spring dust, pollen, and debris clog Denver's ACs. Fix It 24/7 Spring AC Deep Clean removes buildup. First-time customers pay $39. Look now at fixmyhome.com before summer heat hits.
Listen up, Denver. This hour's keyword is ball. B-A-L-L. Text BALL to 303-713-1043 right now, and you could win a $50 Dick's Sporting Goods gift card and qualify for the $1,000 grand prize. That's BALL to 303-713-1043.
By texting, you agree to receive an automated marketing message from Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan. Message and data rates may apply. For complete rules or to enter the keyword online, visit www.denversports.com/keyword.
temper tantrums.
Was that fun, listener? Were those good questions? Did you find yourself going, man, Stokley, Evans, Schlereth, you guys are dumb? Did you have fun today?
Copyright infringement.
He took something that I have told him and tried to make it his own and just did not present very well.
And some flexible scheduling.
When I grow up, I want to have Mark's schedule. No one has a better schedule than Mark Schlereth. He just shows up and works whenever he wants to.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
Alongside a visibly relieved and relaxed Mark Schlereth.
He had a lot riding on that.
Thank you, Kurt.
Yes.
You look like you've had a burden lifted off your shoulders.
Well, I didn't think anything of it, earlier in the week. And then, you guys brought it to my attention that nobody's really getting back to me. And I started feeling like I was losing my mojo.
Reflecting.
Yeah, like, did I do something? Am I the guy that Sean Payton's talking about when he says you watch 3 clips and you think you know what's going on? I'm like, is it me? Does nobody respect the fact that all I do nowadays, it seems like, is call AFC or NFC South games? Like, yeah, I started getting a little bit, I don't know, like you said, questioning myself.
Like you had the yips or something.
Yeah.
So, but
you got your fastball back.
You got it back.
Yeah.
Kurt Warner, Hall of Famer.
Not block.
Yeah.
I couldn't throw him from second to first base.
Saxy.
Yeah.
Great redemption.
Good redemption. You're a redemption story now.
Yeah.
People love a good comeback story.
Right. Used to be at the top.
Yep.
And then fell hard.
Yeah.
And then now he's climbing back to the mountaintop.
Leery of someone that grabs 3 clips.
People respecting that. So, good job. Kurt Warner, that was awesome. Good stuff. Great insight on Bo Nix. If you missed any of it, you can go back, listen on the podcast, and check it out. The Nuggets did something that they've never done during the Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray era, and that's win 10 games in a row. Jamal Murray says this is a reflection of who the Nuggets are.
We know what we're capable of. Just guys coming back, injury in and out the lineups, guys working their way back in on minute restrictions. Like, it's not easy. So, and then you expect them to play the way they normally play under a minute restriction, and it just doesn't happen like that. So, yeah, we believe, and now we're getting healthy. We're trying to find our rhythm, and here we are.
Here we are, but where are we? Because I hadn't thought about it. To me, 10-game winning streak is a 10-game winning streak, right? But Stoke, you've cast a little bit of skepticism over this 10-game winning streak. To recount, they have beaten along the streak at home, Toronto, Portland twice, at Phoenix, home against Dallas, home against Utah, home against Golden State, at Utah, home against San Antonio, and Memphis. So not exactly a murderer's row of teams in this 10-game winning streak. So do you look at this 10-game winning streak as what?
Like, okay, I mean, I'm not impressed. And you said those teams, and it's a lot of bad teams. Some teams that are actively trying to lose. That's a fact. And do you realize, Mike, that 8 of those 10 were at home? They only had 2 away games.
Correct.
Right? And so that's obviously a big deal. But yeah, look, you're winning games. That's a good thing. But now I'm not going to sit there and crown them because you got a 10-game winning streak against a lot of bad teams, and most of those games are at home. I need to see more. It's just been too inconsistent heading into the playoffs for me to feel confident about this basketball team right now. And again, it showed up last night against a bad Memphis team in the first half. You look up and they're losing. So, not a great job putting them away there after the first couple of minutes of the third. But I'm not extremely confident right now in this basketball team. I don't know, maybe when they get fully healthy and Aaron Gordon starts getting back in the flow of things. And I don't know, what's the update on Peyton Watson? Is he coming back at all?
We're not going to see him until the playoffs.
What your sources are telling you?
No, that's what reports are saying.
Oh, so he'll be ready to go by the playoffs?
Well, we hope.
So
To be determined.
Okay.
Day to day.
I mean,
there's one team in this last that San Antonio win, right? 136-134. But I mean, they were behind that entirety. Like they have been with a lot of these teams. Have been behind Utah, behind all the way. I mean, one after the Portland, behind everybody, and then being able to flip the switch and play really well in the fourth quarter, or like last night in the third quarter, and blow them away in that third quarter. But again, there's one really good team that they beat, and it was great. And it took an unbelievable 40-point game by Joker to get that done.
Yeah, I mean, a huge comeback.
Yeah.
So despite
are y'all confident right now?
So despite a 10-game winning streak, you don't feel like you're any closer towards knowing what to expect of this team in the playoffs?
I don't. Not at all.
I feel a lot better about this team. I do feel like they have played to the level of their competition, but the great thing about that is they've been able, and you heard Jamal Murray talk about it, we've been able to flip the switch when we need to. Like when we need to tighten it up, we tighten it up, both defensively and offensively shooting-wise. And so that's a great skill. We always talk about, hey, guys, like Bo in the fourth quarter having some clutch ability. They've had that clutch ability when the game is on the line and they need to make a big play. So I give them a lot of credit for that. But to Stokes' point, man, 8 of the 10 at home, and there's really one really good opponent.
You've beaten two current
Phoenix
playoff teams. No, you beat Toronto and San Antonio. Phoenix is a play-in team. Portland's a play-in team. Golden State's a play-in team. That's who you've beaten during the streak. But as far as what I take out of it, hey, you guys always tell me that winning breeds confidence, right? And so in the course of this 10-game winning streak, I would think that a lot of confidence has been gained. And then you pair that with, at times they've played down to the level of their competition, but at least this team knows what you don't like, that they have to flip the switch, but at least they know what they have to do to flip the switch and still be able to come away with a victory. So couple that with their ability this year to play up to competition. I don't know. I feel a lot better about this team going to the playoffs after this 10-game winning streak.
Yeah,
do.
Well, hopefully that's the case. Hopefully we see this team, take away a lot of these positives, or these comebacks, and maybe not playing their best early, but still finding ways to get it done. I don't know what this group's going to look like when they're fully healthy, or will they ever be fully healthy? But there have been some positive. Cam Johnson's really turned it on, and he's been a huge positive. It seems like he's more comfortable and confident with the group. Sometimes that takes a while if you're a new guy coming into a team that's been together for a while. So I hopefully they get hot and get rolling, and in the playoffs like they've been winning games here the last 10. So I don't know what's going to be the process here the last 2 games. You think?
Well, again, first of all, it comes down to, are you still playing for something? If you're still playing to lock down the 3rd seed,
I think you have to win one out of 2 at the most.
Then you're playing everybody right through the final game on Sunday against San Antonio. I'm just saying that if their 3rd spot is clinched by Sunday, I wouldn't put Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, or Aaron Gordon on the plane. So that's just me. I wouldn't worry about an extra couple of days of possible rust.
What about the winning streak?
I'd take the rest.
What if you have a chance to get to 12?
What if you just want to go to San Antonio because there's you want to go on the Riverwalk?
The Alamo.
Riverwalk is a very nice walk.
You want
the Alamo?
There's good.
Or the Alamo. Yeah, remember it.
Yeah,
remember it.
I forgot it.
You did? You forgot about the Alamo?
I did. But now I remember it.
You got to remember the Alamo. Remember
I do
the Alamo.
now.
Always remember the Alamo.
Maybe you want to just go get a basket of chips. They've got great Tex-Mex.
Yes, I would worry about you in
I
San Antonio.
love my Tex-Mex.
Join 2015 Denver Broncos. Wow, he just took a page. Johnny Fever just took a page out of AI Ty's playbook.
He did.
Join 2015 Denver Bronco greats Peyton Manning, Emmanuel Sanders, Von Miller, DeMarcus Ware, Aqib Talib, TJ Ward, and Coach Gary Kubiak as they look back at their unbelievable Super Bowl 50 run. You could be there. Night of Champions. It's a live show that will feature a dynamic panel discussion, football stories and memories, giving fans an all-access look at one of the greatest seasons in football history. We want you to be there. Enter now at DenverSports.com/champions for your chance to win a 4-pack of tickets. By and large, the reaction to the Broncos acquiring Jalen Waddle has been positive, but not completely. That's next.
Get ready, Broncos country. This is the event you've been waiting for. Join Peyton Manning, Emmanuel Sanders, Von Miller, DeMarcus Ware, Aqib Talib, TJ Ward, and Coach Gary Kubiak as they reunite to relive their legendary Super Bowl 50 run. It's Night of Champions, a live, unforgettable show packed with stories, memories, and a behind-the-scenes look at one of the greatest seasons in NFL history. And Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan wants you to be there. Enter now for your chance to win a 4-pack of tickets at DenverSports.com/champions. Don't miss this once-in-a-lifetime night with the heroes of Super Bowl 50.
Hey, Colorado, Stoke here. When you picture your retirement, what do you see? Maybe it's travel. Maybe it's family time. Maybe it's finally slowing down. Whatever it looks like, Trajan Wealth knows no two retirements are the same. Their fiduciary advisors take the time to understand your goals and build a plan around your life. And that's what I love about Trajan Wealth. They're going to come up with that game plan specifically designed for you, your goals, and your needs, because everyone is a little bit different. They did it for me, and they'll do it for you. At Trajan Wealth, independence matters. They're not tied to any single product line, which means their advice is built around you, your goals, your risk comfort, your future. You can visit them in Broomfield, Greenwood Village, or Loveland, or you can give them a call, 720-204-8100. That's 720-204-8100. Trade Your Wealth. They build strategies for growth, taxes, and income you can count on, all designed to protect, maintain, and grow your portfolio. Start planning your future today. You can visit them at TradeYourWealth.com. That's TRAJAN Wealth.com. Trade Your Wealth. Plan smarter, dream bigger. Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, SEC Registered Investment Advisor, and additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Actual client paid advertisement. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
Pump up the volume.
Business moves fast. Orders roll in, deadlines close in. When you ship with USPS Ground Advantage, you can keep up with confidence. Every package stays in our secure network from dock to door. And with nationwide reach, dependable tracking, and upfront affordable pricing, you get built-in peace of mind. You run the business. We run the routes. Visit USPS.com/Ground Advantage to learn more.
When your check engine light comes on, do you see a repair bill or do you see peace of mind? For 20 years, CarShield's been the name America trusts to help keep you on the road. While other companies stop covering you when your car gets older, CarShield offers protection plans up to 200,000 miles. With over $1 billion in claims paid, we don't just promise protection, we deliver it. Don't let a breakdown break your budget. Get the flexible month-to-month coverage you deserve. Go to carshield.com. That's carshield.com today.
Hey guys, Mark Schlereth here. In a world where dealerships come and go, one name has stood the test of time. Bozarth and Celebration Chevrolet, proudly serving Colorado since 1987 as the longest owned Chevy dealer in the state. From a huge selection of new Chevys to quality pre-owned vehicles, plus a team committed to treating you right, it's no wonder generations of Colorado drivers keep coming back. To see all the specials, visit BozarthAuto.com today. Again, that's BozarthAuto.com. Bozarth and Celebration Chevrolet. Experience you trust, service you deserve since 1987.
A lot of personal injury lawyers make claims about how good they are. But how do you know who's the best? At Berg Simpson Injury Lawyers, we've helped Coloradans for 50 years, and our results speak for themselves. We have 29 best lawyers in America, 19 super lawyers, and we're one of the National Trial Lawyers' top 25 most influential law firms. Compare us to other firms, then call Berg Simpson.
If you've been injured, call Berg Simpson for free now at 303-790-2525. BergSimpson.com. Good lawyers changing lives.
Denver Sports Snapshot.
Tomorrow on 104.3 HD3, DU Hockey skates with Michigan with pregame starting at 6.
Presented by Gebhardt BMW, your trusted family dealer since 1975.
Massive biceps.
Your arms look big. I don't know if it's fat or muscle.
You watch, not you. Minor accomplishments.
I did yoga yesterday. I signed up and took a yoga class yesterday.
And having each other's backs.
Mrs. S, Lana, Stoke's playing golf today, and Stoke has no intention of going appliance shopping with you.
Here's the deal.
Just so you know.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
You know, there's a pretty cool story developing during first round of the Masters here. So a lot of these past champions, they come back and it's just kind of more of a ceremonial thing, and they go out and they play in the tournament with no real, expectation of winning. Maybe if you're Fred Couples, you can come back still and find a way to make the cut. But Jose Maria Olazabal, who, his most competitive golf days are behind him by a long stretch. He birdied 2 of the first 3 holes, and he's just been putting up pars ever since. He's still 2 under through 12 holes, playing really good golf.
How about that?
How about that?
It's pretty cool. I mean, that's what the Masters does. Just knowing the course obviously is a huge advantage. Where to miss it, where to hit it. But it is cool because it seems like every year you have a guy that won the Masters 30 years ago, and he's on the leaderboard for a day. So,
How old is he? How old a guy is he?
60.
60.
Nicholas did this near the end of his playing days. I think there was a time he made the cut and had everybody just going crazy because it was like, talk about turning back the clock. And he ended up fading over the weekend, but still it was a great story for a time. So, hey, we'll see what happens there. But so far playing really, really good golf. Your leader right now is Kurt Kitayama at 3 under.
Meow.
Wow.
And a few guys at 2 under. So there you go. Oh, Tommy Fleetwood and Patrick Reed. No doubt cheating his way to a 3 under.
That's the other thing that we got to look forward to.
Cheating Patrick Reed
is the guy that does the Masters rap. Y'all haven't been enlightened to that yet?
The Masters rap?
Yeah.
Explain.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
He does a video, and he talks about the leaderboard at the Masters.
In a rap form?
Yes. And he's got the characters behind him dressed up like as a bunny rabbit and a frog. And
really?
It's awesome.
Oh, we'll get that for tomorrow morning for sure. He does that after every round?
Yeah, usually sometimes mid-round. Yeah.
Really? All right, we'll get that.
I'll send it to y'all.
Yeah, please do.
I got to remember his name. But we did it. We used to do it on the midday show. So I'll enlighten y'all to that.
I would like that.
Yeah, I've never seen that. Masters rap.
Fantastic. So everybody's pretty excited about the acquisition of one Jalen Waddle, but not everybody. Mike Sando of The Athletic was talking to one NFL executive, speaking on the condition of anonymity. Coward.
Mm-hmm.
Said this about Jalen Waddle. Quote, take your shot, but you better know some of the flaws. Availability is a concern. He doesn't exactly exude toughness. Maybe your culture changes that. He opens things up, and he's in his prime. I mean, this is a guy who over the course of his 5-year career has only missed really a handful of games.
Right.
So it's, not like this guy is injury prone or, taps out a lot. And you've done a few Dolphin games over the years. I mean, have you ever heard any whispers or seen any examples of a guy who, is afraid to go across the middle or things like that?
No. I mean, I've even sat down with him and met with him in a production meeting, man. He's a dude that just plays hard and is exciting and runs all the routes and catches the ball over the middle of the field. Stoke knows more about it than I do. I mean, he's always been a guy that makes big plays for them.
Yeah, over the middle, makes tough catches, good run after the catch.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think there's a lot of positives there with him and his game and what he does, and not just when he has the ball in his hands, but all the other things that he does for everyone else. So and availability, you just named, he's been available, and so I don't know. We'll see what it looks like here, but I can't recall watching him and seeing a guy that doesn't want to go over the middle.
Right.
I think that's just That's somebody making something up. Maybe that guy watched 3 clips. Maybe that's all he watched was 3 clips, probably.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about Waddle. I don't care for the anonymous executive.
I think I know who it was.
Oh, who was it?
Think about somebody who'd be a little bit disgruntled.
Okay.
Little bit of sour grapes.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe tried to trade for Jalen Waddle and it didn't go through. I'm going to give you one hint.
You got me yelling now.
Zach? No.
I was like, what the hell? Wait, why?
Zach tried to trade for Jalen Waddle?
I'll give you another hint.
Oh, yeah.
His ceiling is established.
Saints, Mickey Loomis.
Nope. Come on.
He can't be that guy.
Come on.
Wait, Cecil Lammey.
No.
You're talking about
what team does
Saints?
What's his other team?
Oh, Buffalo.
Brandon Beane. The Bills were trying to get it done with Jalen Waddle, remember? They were trying to get a deal done.
That's right.
They ended up getting DJ Moore instead, but they did
Beane.
pursue
Yeah.
Jalen Waddle.
And then he goes with the besmirching campaign, right? After he doesn't go there.
Anonymously.
I'm
going to go with Brandon Beane.
Yeah.
That's probably a good call.
Somebody probably has an agenda.
Mm-hmm.
And if not, I really don't care because I like the player. I think it's a great move for the Broncos, and I think he's going to do a lot of good things here.
I agree. I love the move.
Positive. What would you, right now, with the draft being a couple weeks away, would you rather be selecting 30th with a first-round pick or have Jalen Waddle?
Oh,
it's not even close.
Right, I know.
It's not even close.
I said this before. I'll say it again. If the Broncos had the 30th pick in the draft in a couple of weeks, I'd be begging them to trade it back into the second round and get more picks.
Stoke, we did this game where we took the last
I wouldn't
10
even
years.
I wouldn't even want to make the pick at 30.
We took the last 10 years of 30th overall picks throughout the draft, and there were 2 guys that we considered really good picks. Karlaftis was one, and T.J. Watt was the other. Everybody else was like they never made their second contract. So come on.
No brainer.
Playoff season's upon us. We want to help you. Help you get ready with some new gear for your favorite team. Enter for your chance to win a daily $50 Dick's Sporting Goods gift card and a possible grand prize of $1,000. All you got to do is listen for the keyword every hour between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. Text it to 303-713-1043 before that hour ends. More keywords you enter, more chances you have to win. For more information, complete rules, visit DenverSports.com/keyword. Up next, top audio of the day, including our new Rockies skipper kind of starting to get a little swagger about him. I like it. You'll hear it next.
Every team's got a tell, and for the Rockies, it's Kyle Freeland. He's the canary in the coal mine. When he's sharp, when he's dealing, when he's got that edge, the Rockies suddenly look alive. But when he's off,
Way out of here!
you feel the whole thing wobble. If Kyle's good, the Rockies are good. It's that simple.
Kyle Freeland is essentially the canary in the coal mine with the Rockies. Like, how are the Rockies doing? That canary's still alive. We're good. We're good enough. You know what I mean? So, yes, I think that Freeland is a bit of the canary in the coal mine there. And when you get quality pitching, hey, this Rocks team can win a little bit more.
Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
What's up, guys? The Colorado Auto Show is back this weekend, April 10th through the 12th at the Colorado Convention Center. Josh Dover to tell you all about what's going on this weekend. If you're in the market for a new car or just want to see what's hot right now, the Colorado Auto Show is for you. You can see exotic cars, movie cars like the Batmobile, the DeLorean. Kids 16 and under are going to get in for free. Family fun there for the kids like driving simulators. And by the way, if you're a senior or an active military member, you get discounts for your ticket. Find out the details, get tickets and parking info at ColoradoAutoshow.com.
We're hiring at Don's Garage Doors. No experience? No problem. We provide full training, a brand new van, top-of-the-line tools, a gas card, and steady jobs with weekly pay. This isn't just a job. It's a career with real growth, great pay, and job security. Our team members go from training to 6 figures, and we're ready to help you do the same. Don't wait. Apply now at donsgaragedoors.com.
Hey, it's Zach here for 5280 Exteriors. Wildland Urban Interface is the new Colorado standard. It could affect your next siding, decking, roofing, or window project. 5280 Exteriors can help you identify your fire risk zone, stay compliant, and protect your home.
Ent is becoming Wings. It's a big change. But we're not changing the way we show up for our communities, or our personal service, or the people who provide it. We're not changing locations. We're not even replacing the coffee machine. But we are changing our name. We'll probably even get some new pens. It'll be a big day for pen people. Ent Credit Union, insured by NCUA.
Imagine all that could happen in 5 years. Jobs change, kids grow, new memes will come out. But what if you had reliable, intelligent Wi-Fi and a price that didn't change for 5 years? Thanks to Xfinity 5-year price guarantee, you don't have to worry about that part of your future. You're guaranteed 5 years of Wi-Fi that boosts speeds to your devices that need them the most. That finds and fixes any issue before you even notice them. It's like super intelligent Wi-Fi that keeps you protected from online threats. You get incredible gaming speeds on multiple devices and no battling for bandwidth. For the next 5 years, your devices will be working in perfect harmony, and you get our best equipment with no annual contracts, no fees, no strings. So even though your kids will grow up, your internet is going to stay sharp, reliable, and most importantly, the price will stay put. Plus, get online in minutes with the same-day Wi-Fi. All with Xfinity 5-year price guarantee. Lock in your price, unlock the possibilities. Xfinity, imagine that. Restrictions apply, select plans only.
Tune in Tuesday afternoons for Injury Insights with Zach Bai and Dr. Joseph Ramos to hear the latest injury news on your local teams and around the world of sports. Ramos Law. What makes us different makes us better.
Spring dust, pollen, and debris clog Denver's ACs. Fix It 24/7 Spring AC Deep Clean removes buildup. First-time customers pay $39. Look now at fixmyhome.com before summer heat hits.
This segment on 104.3 The Fan is brought to you by TradeGen Wealth, your trusted local fiduciary advisors.
Names that rhyme, takes that hit different. Shapiro and Piro is happy hour sports talk built for the modern fan. Local stories, hidden gems, and the mustache monologues you never knew you needed. Weekdays at 3 p.m. on the Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan YouTube channel. Subscribe now at Denver Sports 104.3 and get in on the action. Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine?
Caffeine kicks.
You're drinking from a cup of coffee that's clearly not yours. Right. Because on the side it says, Mama needs more coffee.
Selective amnesia.
I mean, things come out of my mouth. I don't remember from segment to segment what I said.
And oversimplification.
Mike used to be intelligent before he started working with me, and I've dumbed him down.
He has dumbed me down a lot.
I'll be honest, it's going to be hard to dumb me down.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
Sometimes I give myself the...
Well, this has been a show that will be remembered for a lot of things, but I think ultimately what it will be remembered for is Mark Schlereth's redemption. This was a redemption story today.
His mojo is back. I mean, you could just tell, like his shoulders. I mean, he limped in here this morning. I mean, literally.
He blamed it on his back, but come on, we all know.
He could barely walk in here, right? He said he'd been doing yard work, but he was... The text, I was starting to get worried. I almost had to call your wifey last night and be, hey, check on Mark. We were just joking around.
Yeah.
You know, like, lift his spirits up a little bit. He's down today. But you walked in and you did not look good.
I felt the pressure.
I look at you now.
Yeah.
You're a new man.
I am the Sam Darnold of Denver radio.
Yes.
Went to the Jets, tried to operate the Peyton Manning offense, got my ass kicked, went to Carolina. Then I said, no, I'm going to just go back to my roots with San Francisco, learn the offense. Bam, the next thing you know, I'm a Super Bowl champion.
Yeah, how about that?
Can I read it?
Read
Can I
what?
read what you shared with us yesterday?
Please.
You talk about bearing one's soul.
Yeah.
This is why we were worried about him.
Yeah, this was deep.
He sent this out on the group text last night. Yeah. He said, I was feeling kind of bad today after the show, thinking to myself, I got to do a better job. I haven't booked enough guests lately, and that's on me. Then I thought to myself, am I losing my touch? Do people not like me anymore since I've been fired from Fox? Do I no longer command respect from my peers in the analyst world? I mean, that's
goodness gracious.
That's what the big fella was fighting today, And then you got Kurt Warner on, you sweated out the hour. before. Would he come on or would he bail? And he came through. He was awesome. I invite people to go back and listen to the podcast because he gave some great insight to Bo Nix, to Davis Webb, Sean Payton.
I got to tell you,
you're back, baby. You're back.
I was spreading mulch last night. It was about 5:45 in the evening. Kind of got cloudy, a little bit windy. Had a little tear rolling down my cheek. Just contemplating life.
Reflecting.
Am I no longer relevant? That's where I was last night.
Well,
you're back.
You're back. We appreciate it. We thank you.
You're welcome.
Don't rest on your laurels. Stay hungry.
No, I'm
keep booking guests.
Though.
Keep booking guests. Keep booking them.
Right.
Here's the question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you try for another one? Another guest tomorrow?
Back to back?
Right. Or do you just take a deep breath, enjoy your long weekend, and then regroup next week and see what it's looking like
That's what I would
week?
do. Don't worry about it. Take tomorrow off.
Don't
You're good.
force the issue.
Don't force it. Next week.
You never
and on
know.
a positive note.
Yeah.
You never know. I might have a surprise guest for you guys
Another
tomorrow.
mystery
maybe,
guest.
maybe not. I don't know. I can reach out, see if this particular person I'm thinking about actually texts me back. We'll see. Maybe I'm on a little heater, a mini heater.
We'll see. Heat check tomorrow. We'll find out.
Like the Nuggets.
That's
10
right.
games in a row.
That's right. Speaking of the Nuggets, yes, let's get to some of the top audio that we've shared with you today. The Nuggets have won 10 games in a row. How about Tim Hardaway, who had another productive game off the bench and just really comfortable? What a find he's been here in his one-year deal with the Nuggets.
Picking and choosing my spots wisely, trying to be as smart as I can out there on the floor, with also having that mindset of being aggressive. I think for the most part, just having those guys that were injured, us guys being able to step in and take the challenge, I think that helped out not only myself, but for other guys tremendously in a lot of ways.
Boy, you talk about how our teams have really hit on some of these kind of late in the process, 1-year veteran minimum type deals. But think how they've paid off. J.K. Dobbins, Brent Burns with the Avs we talked about the other day, and now Tim Hardaway.
Tim Hardaway's been unbelievable, and he's been instant offense off the bench, just knocking down shots. Obviously, you hope that he can continue shooting the way he's, but he's got tons of confidence, and he has brought energy off the bench. He's getting 20 minutes a night. He's been great.
Yeah, I love the way he's a confident guy. Obviously he will shoot it all game long. I just love our bench. I love this bench with him and Brucey B.
Mm-hmm.
And then you throw in you throw in Big Val. If
Big Val's been.
He's got to be in the rotation. He's got to see some playing time.
This is a weird one. This is almost kind of like, Bedsy with the goaltending. Like, we're all like, Wedgwood's your guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he plays Blackwood 4 out of the next 5 games. We're all like, Val can play, right? Val's part of your rotation, and yet he had a bunch of DNP CDs
for a
while there. That was weird.
Yeah. Really weird.
Why do we see one thing and the coaches see something else? What's the deal?
Yeah, and then you sprinkle in a little Strother.
Mm-hmm.
He's that fourth one.
I like a little Strother from time to time. Yeah.
Yes, you sprinkle him in, and there we go. We're set. That's your well, never mind. I forgot about Peyton Watson.
Yeah, Peyton Watson.
I forgot about Peyton Watson. So is that no more Strother then?
No, I think when Peyton Watson comes back and he's healthy, it's no more Val.
Yeah.
Oh. Do you think Val did something?
No, because he's a great teammate.
Yeah. Sources early, and they've reconfirmed what Mike
think
told him.
This is just style. It's just I think Adelman, when Jokic isn't out there, he likes to go smaller, more mobile. So, anywho, Warren Schaefer with these Rockies, 500 baseball never looked so good, and Schaefer's sitting back and kind of kind of keeping receipts a little bit.
No, we had a good spring training. We felt like we were building something as a group, as a unit, and no, this is the kind of baseball I expect them to play, and they expect themselves to play.
Not surprised at all. Everyone else is surprised, but he's not surprised. Saw this coming.
Well, what else do you want him to say?
Tonight it didn't happen.
I mean, it's been fun, though, talking a little Rockies baseball. You know, they started 0-3.
Yep.
And now they're 6-6.
Yep.
And they're competitive. That's all we want right now. Give me a couple guys that I didn't know of before the season that I feel great about moving forward, and just be competitive.
You know,
just play hard.
I want to give you a guy.
Yeah.
Because here's a guy. As we start to learn, there's so many new faces. I like this guy, Michael Lorenzen, the pitcher, who was awful on opening day or home opening day, but then came right back, learned some lessons, and pitched very well yesterday.
Every inning, I felt like I was sitting down for 10 minutes, and it was because foul balls and working deep counts, and that's the style of play that we're going to do. And it's, for me, that's frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you're going to go 5 innings, you're going to look at your pitch count, and you're at 100 pitches, and you're frustrated about it. And that builds, you know, even in the second inning, you're at, you know, you have a 20-pitch inning, and it wasn't even that bad in a sense, but there was just a lot of foul balls and a lot of deep counts, and it gets frustrating as a pitcher.
Hey, look, these are the Rockies, and when it comes to bringing in pitchers from free agency, it's tough. They brought this guy in, and he seems to have really embraced the idea, the challenge, but also, you know, serving as a leader, a mentor for these other pitchers. So I like this guy. I'm happy that he was able to bounce back. Second start.
Yeah, I mean, that's always nice to see. Freeland's been great, and this guy had to – I mean, that's the last thing you want to do. Your home opener, place is packed, excited, and first inning you give up 7.
Oof, yeah.
And I think the next inning he gave up 2 or 3. So, I mean, it was a rough start. But great job bouncing back yesterday and getting the win. Nice
yeah, he
sweep.
could have had the Coors Field yips right away.
Right.
And he
figured it out.
Yeah, he figured it out.
Love it.
By the way, how about this for, boy, what a difference a year makes. This year, the Rockies got their 6th win on April 8th to get to 6-6. Last year, they got their 6th win on May 1st to make them 6-25. So...
Market improvement.
Like I said, 500 baseball never looked
I got
so
a
good.
question for you because we haven't got an update lately, Mark. How's the crypto world going for you?
Yeah, that's
Mike?
a good point.
It's been a few days. You look.
Did you see the watch?
Huh?
You see the watch? No, I'm not wearing it.
It's too expensive to wear.
Oh, you're not going to wear it.
I posted a picture.
Oh, you
of it.
did? You posted?
Yes.
You posted the bling bling.
Oh, you should see this watch.
Talk to me.
Oh, man.
What kind of watch did you
I think
get?
there's only like 12 of them made in the world.
Really?
You got one of 12.
I laugh because otherwise I'd cry. So, yeah, it's gone. It's gone. I'm.
Are you going to start a new one?
I'm going to start a new one though.
Yeah.
I think next week we're gonna, with the help of the great listeners, I gotta figure out my new Twitter handle. We're gonna let the listeners
heed. 1043 the fan. Heed.
Big Head 1043,
Yeah.
something like that. So we'll work on that. But yeah, I got to get back in the game. So we'll do. Speaking of game, got Drew is here wearing his DU Pioneer hockey. This guy's got a ton of hockey sweaters.
Yeah, he ought to keep. He ought to stay away from you because you never know when you're going to have some
Johnny, you got
marinara
any,
on your fingers.
Bring any spaghetti in? Can I get some marinara I can dip my fingers into?
Where are the wings?
Yeah,
the
some wings. Some cane sauce or something.
Come over here, Drew, and give me a hug.
Yeah. I like that jersey. What's this made of? Nice all over.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, sorry.
Come right out. Don't
Good
worry.
luck to the DU Pioneers taking on #1 Michigan. Come on, DU. We can't have Michigan win back-to-back championships this week, so can't happen. We got to get a win. So DU, Michigan, Frozen 4, Vegas, 6:30 tonight. Also, the Avs taking on Calgary. Let's get it done, finish up, wrap up the best record in hockey. So you got that going on tonight. The Masters all day, so it's going to be another busy day. Enjoy it. Good job, Stink. You're back, baby.
Yeah,
You're back on his game. Dover, Cecil, coming your way next.
Deion Sanders held another press conference telling everyone the Buffs are going to be improved this year. And hey, confidence is great. Swagger is the brand. But at some point, the speeches stop mattering and the scoreboard starts talking. Maybe this is the season where it's less about the microphone and more about proving it on the field.
Talk to my baby.